Yo, what's going on, everybody? Xanthos Vice here. We are back with some more Trails in the Sky. Remember where we last left off? We have completed the martial arts competition and come out victorious. So now we are able to finally go to the royal palace, or the castle, whatever it is, to actually make contact with the queen and get a better sense of the idea, and also to pass along the message from Captain Schwartz and from the professor. So hopefully we can get that done. Again, I don't believe this will be where the story ends, because it's like there's so much to leave off. So I honestly don't know how this chapter is going to end. I'd be surprised if it was left on a cliffhanger, even if we already know there are like we have second right around the corner. But still, you know what I mean? But yeah, and did you guys see the updated trailer for the Dresden to Reverie? It's looking good so far. But again, you know me. Of course, I'm gonna do the JP dub just because it's better that way. On a personal note, anyway. Play it however you want, but I'm all for the JP voice acting. But yeah, and I got to see that demo of Final Fantasy 16. I don't actually have it. I watched someone else play it on like one of their YouTube videos. I gotta say, it's looking really nice. Definitely got me hyped for when the actual release comes out. So it's like, when the game probably officially comes out, you know what, maybe I'll actually play through it, because I'm actually pretty hyped for what it is. So first, in case something's about to happen, I might as well rest up. Yeah, sorry I'm doing the stream a little bit late, guys. You know how I like to at least try to at least get it to like 10 or like 11, but just woke up kind of late today because I had work back to back yesterday and Monday, and I also have it tomorrow and Friday, so I'm trying to relax, you know what I mean? But yeah, hopefully either today or tomorrow we can try to finish Sky, and then maybe on Friday, or possibly just continue it on Saturday, we'll do Trails of Closia 3. Because like I said, I'm trying to get this ball rolling right now. Okay, so we have everything else we need. Let me just save my game in the event that something happens here. Okay, there we go. Let's go. But yeah, it does seem like Colonel Richard was expecting us, but I'm trying to figure out like what else he was trying to do. We're going to the castle already? Just to remind you, since we're going to be staying there after the party, we won't be able to leave until morning. Yeah, let's go. Well, let's show the gatekeeper our invitations then. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Probably because we don't get invitations to big events like this very often. Hey, this is the castle of Her Majesty the Queen. Does you have official business here? You need to... Hey. Hi there. Sorry about the other day. Oh, it's you two. You're still staying in town? Yeah, we still have some business to take care of. We have a formal invitation, so by your leave, may we pass? A formal invitation? Received directly from His Grace. What? It's a giant. See? Right here. Written invitation. Let's see. To Zen and his team, in appreciation of your performance in the competition, you are cordially invited to a dinner party. Okay, you guys were in the martial arts competition. Ryan, I heard the winning team was led by a huge Eastern guy. So is that you? You got it. We would greatly appreciate your help. Makes sense. The head maid told us you'd be coming. You're missing someone. What happened to him? It's kind of impolite, I know, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to make it. We're the only ones coming. Well, that's a pity. No matter. Please go on in. Oh yeah, I remember. Mueller had basically dragged off Olivier because he knew that potentially, but if the situation were to turn drastic, he wouldn't be there to protect them. Wow. Like the hacking gate, but there's something more impressive about it being part of a castle. But it's more solid too, since it's the royal castle. That's part of why it's impregnable. Ever since the nation was established, no enemy has ever broken through the Annenberg Wall. The capital has been ravaged by war numerous times as a result of mutinies and insurrections amongst the nobles. But even then, the castle held the rebel army at bay and protected the royal family and the refugees. That's what the stories say. It's pretty neat. Very much the sort of tale one would expect from a nation with such history. Welcome to Her Majesty's Granzo Castle. Go right on in. You'll be met by a welcoming party inside. Enjoy your evening. But I still have to wonder, why exactly did they feel the need to have the intelligence division participate in the competition if they weren't even gonna show all their cards or guarantee a win, right? Kind of leads me to believe they were playing them along, or someone. Whoa! You can say that again. Never seen anything that compares to this place. It's not just pretty; it's got history. You really feel the traditions and rules of the old kingdom here. Look at the Granzo Castle. He was in his team, correct? Oh, Amalthea. Captain Amalthea. This isn't really unexpected, but even so. That's right, we come at the invitation of a good duke. And you are? Pardon me. I'm Captain Canon Amalthea, the Intelligence Division, head of Granzo Castle's defense. I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations for your championship victory. Watching the match was truly a spectacular experience. You're too kind, really. And may I say, I didn't know they made women as young and pretty as you into captains. You must do fine work. My, but you are a flatterer. I'm not so young as your bracer friends. Estelle and Joshua Bright. It's been some time since the incident in Zeiss, hasn't it? I guess it has. Quite some time. Unfortunately, the matter concerning Professor Russell is yet to be resolved. It appears that he and his granddaughter were abducted by a group of nefarious individuals. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? I'm afraid not. We left that case up to the full-fledged bracers and came to Granzo. Never even heard of the follow-up report on it. I see. That's truly a shame. Well, with the resources of the Intelligence Division, it's only a matter of time before the culprits are arrested. Have no fear on that score. What the hell's with her? Understood. We trust you to take care of the professor. Oh, absolutely. Now we must show you to your rooms. Shia, if you would please do the honors. See to their needs, but do not bore them with any idle chatter. Do I make myself clear? Very good. Now everyone, I hope you enjoy your evening. For my part, I must bid you farewell. Now that is one fine woman. I hate to say it, Zim, but your taste in women's crap. There's nothing fine about that fox-faced heartbeat. I think that might just be his favorite type of woman. I just tend to find out women like that turn out to be pretty good people once you peel back a few layers, so to speak. You're hopeless. Not that it matters, but you really do sound like a dirty old man sometimes. My honor. Sorry about that. You were supposed to show us to our room, right? Thank you very much. Will you please show us to the room then? Oh, wow! Get a load of that chandelier. Talk about classy. Hush, Estelle. What's that way? The throne room. Her Majesty uses it to receive personal guests. Hasn't seen much use in recent days, though. I see. But is the Queen's condition really that bad? Isn't the birthday celebration coming up soon? No. It's just that it's the head maid who tends to her in the royal keep of late. I shouldn't speak on subjects about which I'm unfamiliar. Come then, shall we? Oh, maybe it's like she wants to say something, but she actually has to keep quiet, right? I wonder if they actually do know about what the Intelligence Division is doing or not. It would be interesting. This is the room where you'll be staying. Please go on in. Okay. Pardon us. Holy Straggers! I never imagined we'd stay in a place like this. Nice. This'll make a great story for later. I believe there is still some time before the party. You're free to explore the castle, but the security areas are off limits. I see you refrain from entering those areas. Can you be a little more specific? More specifically, the royal keep where the queen resides. A small place of sorts built on the garden terrace of the roof. Garden terrace? Sounds nice. Terrace is where Her Majesty greets the people it grants from during the birthday festivities. So you cannot go into the royal keep itself, but you may visit the garden terrace if you like. As for the ever-restricted areas, the royal guard room and also the treasury. Royal guard room? I guess they're still wanted for questioning about all that terrorist stuff. Yes, the intelligence division is currently occupying it. Entrance is restricted, so please abide by the rules. Understood. By the way, what are the others who were invited to doing? They've already arrived. Imagine they're relaxing in their respective rooms. Alright. So me and Klaus is here too. Oh yes, he arrived some time ago. You'll excuse me, I'll be off. Alright. Now then. He's in. We want to go and walk around the castle for a little bit. Are we back in time for the party? Must be nice to be so young. I'm worn out after the tournament. No problem. Have fun. Me, I'm gonna kick back and relax in this oh-so luxurious room. Cool. We need to get as much done as we can before the party starts. First, Julie told us we have to talk to head maid Hilda. I'd like to say hello to our other invitees too. We likely know most of them. True. It's not even a celebration, so why would they need this? Like, why invite all these people? Is there something going on? Oh, they're taking important documents? Really? But why? Are they trying to sell government secrets, maybe? But trying to figure out who. I doubt it's another country they're working for. Because at this rate, they might as well just own this one. Oh, isn't that the professor? Or the headmaster? Joshua, still, you made it. It's been quite a while. Dean Collins? You were invited to the banquet as well, sir? I just arrived today via airship from Ruin. The little mayoral birdie told me you two won the tournament. Jill and everyone else would be so happy to hear it. Thank you. I had no idea we would be seeing you here, Dean Collins. Dean Collins is a member of the Royal Assembly and a man of great respect in the borough. Only fitting he be given a seat at this banquet. Man of great respect, he says. You flatter me, Mayor. What's the Royal Assembly? It's a meeting held once per year to address matters affecting the kingdom. The Queen, mayors of every city, and other representatives all come together to try to resolve various problems of the state. Sounds big. So all those big guys have been invited here tonight too? No, say only about half. Her Majesty is still in, and General Morgan is away on official military business. And Mayor Dalmore of Ruin was arrested in that nasty affair. Professor Russell. He was a bit too entrenched in too many unknowns right now. We don't know how true all this talk is of royal guards being involved in some underground terrorist organization. It's hardly the time to be holding a feast at all, you ask me. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, half of those people are already out of the way. Oh, is that what this is going to be? They're going to try to get rid of the other people of the assembly, or like force them to basically like hand over power to the intelligence division, or whoever they're going to make the representative to marry the princess. Or even to just Duke Dunan, I guess. But we can use this chance to see where Duke Dunan stands on all of these issues. We need his permission to have an audience with Her Majesty regardless. Yes, the biggest issue here, without a doubt. Barring us from seeing Her Majesty is a height of idiocy and mismanagement. I would like to pay my respects to Princess Klaudia as well, but it's the same story. Princess Klaudia is the Queen's granddaughter, right? She live here in the castle? No, it's my understanding her actual residence is elsewhere. I told she's come to the capital as a few days ago. She's here then? We'd love to meet her. Sure you have the chance. Sorry guys, I don't really have an old man voice to actually use. I'll just try reading it normally. Okay. Alright, at least we know a couple people. Oh, it is her. She actually is here. Mayor Maybell. And Lila. Joshua. Estelle. Ah, here at last. I kept wondering when you'd get here. I was practically counting the seconds. So you were invited here too, Mayor? Wait, you were waiting for us? How'd you know we were coming? I heard from Mayor Klaus. I heard about a pair of children who entered the tournament, won this championship, and were invited to a grand royal banquet in the castle. If I'd known, I would have canceled my appointments and come to cheer you on. Begging your pardon, madam. But that would have been quite impossible given the circumstances. Yes, I'm aware. I'm trying to be polite. Don't worry, I know how busy you must be. Sure, the Queen has no time to waste at a banquet, well with everything else going on. What is Duke Dunan thinking? That captain was so stubborn about inviting me too. I had no real choice but to accept. You mean Captain Amalthea? Yes, that's her. Her words were polite enough, but she gave me an evil eye when she spoke them. Did not refuse her request. I've heard for General Morgan in quite some time. Wait, does that mean you haven't heard any word from Hacking Gate? General is unavailable is the longest message I've been able to wring from them. It would seem he's busy with anti-terrorist countermeasures or what have you. Wow, they're really trying to keep everything out of the picture, right? But I guess he couldn't pull himself away. What do you think about all this, Mayor? Putting mayors from every city in the same place at a time like this? Well, if the Queen were to be in attendance, I would expect some announcement of no small importance. But as it is, this feels like the Duke has too much time on his greasy, chubby hands. He's letting his position of royal proxy go to his head. Yeah, like, I would believe that's, like, maybe the excuse there, like, the intelligence division is giving him, right? Because he wouldn't be able to come up with his idea. But this is probably their excuse to, like, gather any bit of potential resistance and, like, lock him down tight. That sounds about right. But there still might be some kind of official announcement, don't you think? Well, whatever may come of the night, the Grand Chef here is the best in all the kingdom. I plan to enjoy the dinner, pay my respects to Your Majesty, and return to Bose post haste. It's great seeing you guys again. Again. Sorry. Alright, let's keep looking around. Can I actually go in here? Oh, I can. Whoa. It's pretty expensive. Oh, I thought there would be like a hidden contraption under the chair or something. Wow, they're right. This place hasn't been used at all. It's empty. Can I actually go here? Oh, I can. Nice. Let's see. Who do I want to talk to first? Or I should see if there's anything on the table I could possibly read. Would it be helpful if I knew anything about what's potentially going to happen? Nope. It's the administrative room. It's where most of the actual ruling of the world takes place. Her Majesty ill, we're taking orders from... the Duke. Wow. I fear for you guys. So few people, we can't possibly finish all this work. All the other officials were sent away on vacation by the Duke and forced to be removed from the castle. What? Oh, again, probably because, like, they would only follow, like, Her Majesty, right? Only kept people who he felt like are easier to control, maybe. Alright, let's... Oh, what's this way? Oh, okay, that's their office. Alright. Wait, are these elevators? No. Okay. Oh, here's the kitchen. Wait, what's down here? Something tells me I'm gonna have to go around this area at some point. Whoa, what's this? It looks like a secret escape route, you know? Because why would they have such a grand door for this? Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Damn, this pantry is way too big. Oh. Oh, was this spot restricted? But why in the pantry? Maybe they're holding the princess here. Potentially. No, but they said they're holding her at the villa, right? Or that's what people are thinking? I don't know. Or maybe someone else is there. Take your time, dude. Like I've been thinking. Quality food takes time. It's how you get good food, like from Shake Shack, Five Guys, and all those places. Wait, what? The rats. Oh, okay. So this is the banquet hall. Yeah, Duke Duna would try to hire more people. Yeah, that dude's a creep. Oh no, take your time. Okay, so this must be... Oh, okay. What's this room? What's this room then? Oh, she is here. Okay, nothing here. Guessing the point is like we're supposed to look for this head maid right now. Wherever she is. Alright, this is the only other place I haven't checked yet. Okay, so we have this. Oh, there's... Oh, right, the garden, yeah. Okay. Oh, no, because they just said the head maid is with, what's it? Who is it? Fuck. The queen. Yeah. Oh, it's that other professor. Oh, the factory. Still, Joshua. Mr. Murdoch? I thought you might be here. We're mayoral class individuals on the guest list. We had a feeling you might also be in attendance. I must say I never expected you two to win a tournament championship and end up hobnobbing in Granzo Castle. Cassius's kids to the bone, you are. It took more than our upbringing to get here. Lots of people helped along the way. So it's been a few days. There been any developments? Well, right after you left for the capital, Captain Amalthea and the Intelligence Division came knocking. She forced me to come to this banquet, but I kept my mouth shut about Langston Fortress. Professor Russell and company are still on the run too. Army hasn't found them yet. But the longer we keep this up, the less chance they have. So only a matter of time. I asked Captain Amalthea if I could see Her Majesty and wish her well, but no luck. I was flat out refused. So in other words, we definitely aren't going to be able to do this the easy way. We sure aren't. But don't worry, we totally got this covered. We will get the professor's message to Her Majesty one way or another. Wait, so then how come no one's saying anything? That they're just like forcing people to go to this party, right? It can't just be that, oh no, they don't believe them. Maybe it's like they're actually like, in some ways, like blackmailing them, right? Because otherwise, how would these people just agree to attend a party like this? Because they're being so forceful about it and not even being given the chance to be given an audience to the queen. It just seems kind of ridiculous. Just checking for clues, guys. Don't worry about me. Actually, now that I think about it, you get rid of all those people we either got rid of or stopped. There's no one else here. But someone was in this room. Wonder who it was. Alright, let's check this room then. Oh. Oh, cool. No, I'm trying to get some... I thought you were offering me something, man. The fuck? Okay, so this is like... Wait, downstairs the banquet hall, then what is this? I'm so lost. Ah, whatever. Maybe like the lounge. Alright, here we are. This is a really big castle, I will give it that. Dude, come on. If this does not scream that we're gonna have to fight here, I don't know what does. Wow, check that out. It's supposed to be the castle's garden terrace. I'd say so. You can see the whole lake from here, and it overlooks the town too. Must be great for reconnaissance. But give me 1 second, guys. Sorry everyone, I'm back. Just had to get my lunch. Just got here. Must be great for reconnaissance. As nice as this is, we really don't have time to stop and enjoy it. We got a job to do. Sorry, just taking out my Frosty. I love Frosties from Wendy's. They're top tier. Anyway, just keep looking. I'm guessing maybe while we're out here, we're gonna coincidentally meet the head maid and try to deliver the letter. That's all I can think of. Because I can't see any other opportunity where she can actually meet with us. Also checking to see if there's like a door in these like towers. Considering I can't turn. Nope. Nope. Nothing. Alright. Oh. It must be the royal keep. Who are you? Hey, you two. We're here as guests of the Duke. Is this where Her Majesty lives? Of course it is. For the last few days, she hasn't been feeling so well. She's not seeing anyone right now. Oh, you got it all wrong. We weren't even thinking of that. I just thought it would be amazing to see if she were to even take notice of us. Does Princess Klaudia sleep here as well? No, it's just... Hey! Princess focus on looking after Her Majesty. Neither of them has time to deal with the likes of you. Madam, we didn't know you were back already. The dinner party will be starting soon, so I will be returning to the maid quarters. And who are our guests? They're from that team that won the martial arts competition. It's only because of that victory that someone of a bracer's social standing would ever be invited here. A bracer's social standing? Such discourtesy. You would insult those who are personally invited to the royal castle. No, that's not what... Those invited by the Duke should be treated with all the respect due to those invited by Her Majesty. I sincerely hope you have not forgotten that. Understood. Wow, she's intense. Wonder who she is. But, madam, we can't just allow them to pass. Surely you understand the reason that the colonel laid out. Yes, and I'm quite tired of hearing them repeated to me. I'm terribly sorry, sir and madam. Security has been heightened, and as such, the royal keep has its surroundings are off limits. If I may ask, would you mind waiting in your room until the dinner party begins? Alright. That's fine. We'll do as you ask. I apologize. We weren't trying to cause any trouble. Fine, then. Just don't let it happen again. Safe return to you. Wow, they're really scared of her. Respect. I apologize that you were subjected to such dreadful behavior. My name is Hilda. I'm the head maid of Grazzo Castle, and I oversee all the housekeeping duties. Aha! We had a feeling. Forgive my rudeness, but were we previously acquainted? Well, someone told us about you. One second, I just need to close a window real quick. Okay, good. I know this handwriting. You see? We also have our bracer emblems and identification with us. I see. Please come with me to the maid's sitting room. We can discuss the matter further once we are there. I understand. You need to deliver Professor Russell's message to Her Majesty, correct? Right. If that's not a good time, we can try later, but... No, it's not an issue. But those special ops men have had the royal keep under constant surveillance for some time now. Only the Duke, the Colonel, and the hired attendants such as myself are allowed in. Which means that a private audience is probably a no-go. What do you think, Estelle? We could ask Hilda to relay the professor's message to Her Majesty. No, I'd really rather speak to her face to face. There's just too many particulars we don't know that we'd really need to discuss directly. Like, what do Duna and Colonel Richard are after? That is true. Because if we were just to get biased information, it wouldn't necessarily be able to click. We wouldn't be able to coordinate our next move. Stella and Joshua, I have a bit of an idea. Could I get you to pretend he once the dinner party is over? Why? Have you thought of a way for us to see Her Majesty? I believe I have. Maybe difficult, but I think it's worth a try. Going to need some time to get ready, so can you come back after the dinner party? Awesome! Understood. We'll be back then. I'll be waiting. Food prep is done, so I think we'll begin serving shortly. For now, it's probably best that you wait in your room. Alright. Good one on Hilda. Right, wrong room. Forgot, this was the maid sitting room. Alright, let's go back to our room. Zin, you still asleep, buddy? Hey guys, talk about being late. Party's about to start, you know. Sorry. We got so caught up in sightseeing we lost track of time. Plus, we also talked to all the mayors. Huh? Well, aren't we well connected? We're close friends with the mayor, Roland. Plus, we met with the other mayors in the course of our travels. I see. I guess your work as braces has caused you to meet quite a few big shots. You two sure get around as Virginia bracers. You might say that. Have you done any bracer assignments since we came to Granville? Guess it's not all that different in other countries, right? Right. For a full-fledged bracer, nationality isn't an issue when it comes to your work. The prelim fights and legal procedures at the embassy kept me too busy to get any actual work done, though. But hey, there are 4 other bracers on duty too, which isn't so bad. Normally, that would be enough to handle most cases, I'd imagine. But with all of them concentrating in Granville, that must make it tough to handle any cases in other regions. Could be. I feel like a goose just walked over my grave. What was going on with Shara back in Roland? Now that name rings a bell. You wouldn't happen to be talking about Sherazard, would you? You know her? She's our mentor. She's been a close friend for ages. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Met her a long time ago when a case brought her to Calvary. She was fortunate enough to have a good master working with her from such a young age. Her master? Probably Dad. Oh, it's time. This is a dinner party, right? What's all the empty plates then? Plenty of knives and forks though. It's because it's a formal dinner. Everything comes out in a specific order, starting with hors d'oeuvres. Then you use the knives and forks from outside in. Oh, okay, so it is outside in. I was like, there is always a particular way that you're supposed to use your utensil. And that's all part of having good table manners? And here comes the anxiety attack. It's really not so bad. It does mean that you get to have some of the finest food available. Manners and etiquette are secondary. Indeed. I'm told you're acquainted with everyone who will be attending. No need to get stressed out. I guess that's true. Please don't encourage her. On that note, is the gentleman accompanying you going to be okay with a fork and knife? I'm told that folks from the East usually eat with chopsticks. You've done your research. I'm a firm believer of when in liberal, do as liberalians do policy. Not especially skilled in them, but I will use a knife and fork. My, how elegantly handled. I'm impressed. As much a gentleman as you are a martial arts champion. You flatter me. Boy, he really is a complete sucker for a pretty face. I think he's more being polite than a lech, though. Anyway, his grace is really late. Wonder what he's up to. Indeed. So the seat at the head of the table is for the Duke, then who might the other one be for? Oh, true. That is weird. Because even you would say it was for the other mayor. This banquet was only, brought up recently. Indeed. Perhaps it is intended for Princess Klaudia. Your attention, ladies and gentlemen. My humblest apologies for the long delay. was the old man, presenting his grace to Duke. You've gotta be kidding. We're having dinner with him? I suspected this might happen, but it's still unnerving. Nice save, Joshua. Yeah, I'm not surprised this is what the announcement was going to be about. Makes sense. What? Is this true? Joshua, this is. Yeah, the conspiracy finally makes its appearance. How terrible. Is Her Majesty's condition truly that severe? I'm ashamed I never noticed any signs in any of my annual visits. Isn't this far too serious a matter to discuss at what is supposedly a casual dinner? Pardon my rudeness, but this all seems to stretch credulity. Or credulity. Yeah, because otherwise you would have a big conference about this and then announce it then. Why choose to do it in this fashion? That's true. If possible, I'd like to hear this directly from Her Majesty. Oh, so they have a process for this. Okay. I always believed that it was always the same idea, like it has to be the next generation to just automatically get it passed down. But no, that is actually interesting because then why couldn't the princess be the next one to lead if that's the case? Why is it the duke? Unless the princess is completely unable to do her duties as a member of the royal family, but doesn't seem to be the case if she's still present and she's within the confines of Granzo. Your unease is quite understandable, but we do ask that you try to maintain your composure and allow us to continue. As mentioned earlier, I believe Her Majesty will give a formal announcement herself during the festival. Could you be persuaded to shelve your doubts until then? Well, the issue is basically this. Once this becomes common knowledge, we cannot know how the citizens will react. This is why we're telling the leaders first, to help stave off any chaos or public disorder before it happens. Or at least it is a good excuse, because, again, people would start to question why the Duke? Why now? How could this have happened? But if their leaders already have started making a plan before it's officially announced, then it just shows everything's under control. At least that's the lie they're trying to pull off here. This was also the decision of His Grace. Also, the Queen's abdication of the throne will have international repercussions. The other nations of the continent will have their eyes on us, to watch for any action on the part of the Erebonians. No, that's true, because the treaty, like the ceasefire, if I'm remembering correctly, was signed by Her Majesty. If she was to abdicate the throne, does that mean there's still validity in it? Erebonia could use it as an excuse to say, okay, the contract's done because now the person's name is meaningless here, unless they renew it. Surely you can see why it's necessary to show unified support for the new king. This is the world in which we are going to be living. It makes it all sound so rational. Yeah, he's quite the master manipulator. In other words, the official decree will be given during the birthday celebrations. But you thought it would be best to inform us first, so that we can be prepared for any issues that may arise, correct? I'm glad to see that we may have an understanding. This all comes to pass, we're going to find ourselves quite busy. Yes, we'll have to announce it to its citizens. I have a question. I believe that the Duke has fair claim to the throne. However, is there not another who also has the same right of succession? Yeah, there we go. The Dean's all about it. No doubt you're referring to Her Majesty's granddaughter, Princess Klaudia. It is true that she and His Grace have an equal claim to the throne, but it would appear that Her Majesty did not choose her due to her tender age. I must say I agree with her wisdom in this matter. I should hardly like to impose such responsibility upon a girl so young. So that's what they're going with. Okay. Oh, I see. That's why they're looking for suitors, right? Because in order to ensure that Duke Dunan is the only rightful person, not only can they get her engaged, but they can try to make the engagement in a way that she becomes a part of their kingdom, whoever she ends up marrying, so that nobody else would be able to take the right to the throne from Duke Dunan, right? Because it's the same in Another World with Smartphone, Protagonist just married Princess Yumina, all that shit. And and there was also the recent episode with the Princess of the Night Kingdom. In regards to that, she'll end up being a knight of the Brunhilde Kingdom, not longer of her Night Kingdom. As such, she will no longer have actions that she will be able to actually influence the Night Kingdom of, which is basically the same idea they're trying to use here. Yeah. Oh my. I understand. That happens, we'll have two major events to celebrate. I honestly think she's a bit too young for marriage. Excuse me, may I ask a question? Zen? Interesting, what's Zen gonna butt? Sorry to seem rude, but this doesn't sound like the conversation you'd want outsiders hearing. Actually, that is true. How can he actually allow this? What's the validity here for their presence in this meeting, particularly a foreigner? How come you're making this announcement now? Yeah, he's from Calvert, right? Because, sure, you can still have the dinner, but you don't have to make the announcement if he's here and he's potentially the enemy, right? Like a Liberalian bracer like Joshua and Estelle, sure, but how can you trust that Zin isn't just here to mess things up? Now, it's only because of the serendipitous turn of events that allowed Braces to win the championship. We had wanted to inform the guild of this in advance as well. Wait, is that what this is? You've already discussed the idea with Her Majesty. Gotcha. I guess Libero's military and Bracer are just as good at terms as the stories say. I see. Wait, is it? I feel like there's more to this, but it's like potentially, as a fallback plan, this would show that the Bracers also have an understanding of this. Though that's probably not the main point for allowing this to happen, but that's why he also kind of Oh, is this the real reason the Intelligence Division participated? To make sure no one else but the guild would win, right? Because they took out the Capua family, who was brought in by Duke Dunan. They took out the military general, who probably would have tried to find a way to meet the Queen, and would have at least some authority to at least explain the situation. And then it would cause doubts. And also why he had to hold back in the tournament, the second lieutenant, right? That would actually make sense. This is because we lack the military strength for the Empire or the Republic. The harsh reality is keeping close relations with each other is a must. In any event, do you now understand our intentions? Alright. We'll pass on what we learned here to the guild then. Man, I've heard some pretty unbelievable conversation in my time, but that was something else. I mean, I'm a foreigner after all, so it's not that big of a deal for me. But it was huge news for you guys, though. Of course it was. Can't believe things have gone this far already. Huh? Never mind. But really, what a shame. The food was so amazing, it practically melted in my mouth. Could tell what the last flavor was, though. Understandable enough. Things have gotten serious. We really need to find a way to get in to see Her Majesty. First things first, we go talk to the head maid Hilda like we promised. There'll probably know a way for us to speak directly to the Queen. Fine by me. Alright, but I want to see everyone else's opinions of the current predicament we're in. What? The castle blueprints? Wait. Oh, it must be those people that the Intelligence Division's working with, right? The Jester or something like that? Oh, okay. Oh, maybe this is it, right? They're working together with the Intelligence Division to sneak in so then maybe they can assassinate the Queen? Or something along those lines? Oh my god. Colonel Richard. Estelle and Joshua. This is our first opportunity to truly speak face to face, I believe. She's like, oh my god, did we get caught? Last time we saw one another was right after Mayor Dalmor was arrested, wasn't it? Honestly surprised that you remember us. I realized that we exchanged few words, but you made quite an impression on me. My curiosity was piqued, so I did a bit of checking up on you. I was quite surprised to learn that you were the children of Colonel Cassius. How'd you find that out? Please understand, I'm not trying to show off my intelligence division's capabilities. I'm greatly indebted to him from our time together in the army. Indeed, more than words can properly express. Might I persuade you to stay a while and talk? I've been hoping to speak with you two for quite some time now. Huh? He's trying to stop us from... I don't know if he already knows what we're doing, or maybe he's like, just in case, as a measure. Oh, okay, I guess it is, yeah. He's like, oh, I just happened to meet them here at this time. Must be something going on. Pardon me, Colonel, but should we have a meeting with His Grace? I don't mind being a bit late. Oh, yes, if we're going to talk, why don't we use the lounge inside? I'll mix you up with a couple of cocktails. I'll prepare them, sir. No, that won't be necessary. I want you to go to His Grace and inform him that I'll be delayed. Yes, sir. Gulp. Pardon me, then. Damn, she really has the hots for Colonel Richard, right? Now then, shall we retire to the lounge? Please follow me. She's like, why can't I have a drink with the Colonel? Joshua, what should we do? I don't see where we have much choice but to follow him. Be a little late, but we can talk to the headmaid later. Agreed. Interesting. So he left the army immediately after the war? But why? No, wait. If I remember, his wife died during that time, right? Like, wasn't it still saying, like, her mother died as a result of it? Maybe that's why, right? Maybe it's because he felt like he could have protected his family if he wasn't out there. It's like, he knows that Labura would have been done for if he didn't participate, but that still doesn't mean that he could have just let his family behind, right? So he had a problem between the two. So it's like now he's not going to make that same mistake again. So it's like at least he's trained her well enough that she's prepared for this. At least that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm guessing Colonel Richard's feeling that too, right? This was his only salvation. Like, even being marred through all of that, at least he had something to come home to, even if nothing at all. But maybe there's more to it. I don't know. I just can't believe it's just that simple. Because he's a hero, man. He could have done a lot for his country, but now he's in the sticks. Like, can it really be that simple? I mean, it could be. And don't get me wrong, it is justified. I'm just quite curious. That's all. Now then, I thank you for taking the time to come here. I really can't keep the Duke waiting, so I'm afraid you'll have to excuse me. Alright. Our apologies for making you so late. Not at all. You both have told me the one thing I want to know the most. And thus I have no regrets. Huh? How's that again? I'm sure we'll have a chance to speak again soon. Cassius might even be with us then to share in the stories. Ah. Could this... Maybe that's his plan? To create a situation where Cassius has to come back into action? Like, maybe he just admires him so much that he can't let that wasted potential just disappear, even if it is, like, any normal person will want to be with their family at the end of the day. Maybe? I don't know. I just can't get a read on him. But then again, like I said, we haven't had as many interactions for me to get a idea. I mean, you could say the same thing I had for Osborn, but it's like, that dude was already an asshole anyway. Okay, who was that man? And what's he done with Colonel Richard? What are you blabbering about now? It's just, it's weird to hear him talk about Dad that way. I was expecting it to be so, well, nice. Well, that's the thing. It's like, maybe he actually did feel that way back then, but whatever happened, the circumstances have changed now. And that's why he has to pull this plan off, right? True. He doesn't seem all that villainous anyway. Yeah, it could be this is like a Grimwood situation, right? He's being the villain, but there are at least some good intentions behind it, right? Potentially. Because, I mean, to be fair, no one's died. At least as far as I know. No one has become a martyr or a sacrifice for this. Everyone's okay. From all these schemes and stuff. So it's like, what else could it possibly be? Even so, it's pretty much a foregone conclusion that he's got something up his sleeve. For now, we could probably put the issue with Dad aside. I guess you're right. I hate to say it. But I think he might have been playing nice just because he could get something out of it. He's an intelligence officer, so he probably thinks that fooling a couple of kids is as easy as he could. As easy as it could be. Don't you think that's going a little too far? You might be right. Let me be the one who's mistrustful of others. You should just follow your instincts and believe whatever you think is right. Huh? But just make sure you're prepared for anything. Don't let your guard down. I say embrace his job. It's pretty much that, in fact. Okay, I got it. I'll keep it in mind. Thank you, Estelle. Thank you? What the heck are you thanking me for? Anyway, we need to go back and see Hilda. She's probably sick waiting for us. She should be in the maid quarters. Alright, let's go. Estelle, Joshua. So have you met with Her Majesty? Wait. Why are you even asking? Wait, did we tell him the plan? Oh, no, yeah, because he already knows, yeah. Because of the professor and his plan. Right. My bad. I keep forgetting that. Here we go. Oh, he was a friend of Her Majesty's son? That would be the princess's father, right? Really? Interesting. Yeah, I see. Oh, a shipwreck. Interesting. But how did it come about? Wait, how would a shipwreck even occur? Clearly, you're not gonna tell me they used a ship. Or unless you're talking about, like, an airship, I guess? Like when they were fighting with Arabonia? No, but even the prince wouldn't be dumb enough to just, like, go to the front lines like that. Or maybe that's just a lie people are making up. Maybe that's something we're supposed to figure out. Like, the reason for their deaths, right? Because it'd be one thing if it was one of them, but both just seems like it's all following up too nicely for someone else to take the reins. Oh, we're gonna cosplay. Nice. Well, Joshua, looks like your cosplay days aren't over yet. Oh, okay, just a stuff. Alright, I thought we were gonna do the same thing to Joshua again, like the school play, but alright. Yeah, see? It's still the same thought I had. Yeah, check the link. Oh, yeah, see? It still gets this. Joshua has to do it. There's no one else who can do it better. Oh my god, they're imagining it too. Joshua, I'm sorry, man. But you're gonna have to make the sacrifice. You gotta help a bro out. I need to complete the story, so just get in the dress already. Wait a minute. I don't remember ever agreeing to changing. No. No. Bye, Joshua. Alright, if I have to change, I can do it myself. Shea, you're not planning on using makeup too, are you? Sorry guys, I was eating. I'm almost done. So let me just actually go through this part. Roughly 10 years ago, a massive orbital reaction was detected beneath Granza. Professor Russell was the individual who came to investigate. This happened in the vicinity of the sewers? No, far deeper underground than that, in fact. Professor Russell was under the impression that it might be a relic of the ancients that still functioned. Wow! So it was a bona fide artifact then. Most artifacts I know of have lost their function, like the mechanisms on the top of the towers. True. But every now and again you find one that still functions, like Mayor Dalmore's family heirloom. And something like that is beneath Granzel? So what does that tell us about the gospel? Maybe it could be used to halt the artifact's functions? Could it do that? Yes. However, we were unable to establish the nature of the artifact, or indeed why it was buried beneath the city. It was beyond my imaginings how the Colonel could know of its existence. True, because this is like national grade level secret. Even an Intelligence Division member wouldn't have got this unless it's like the Queen had told him herself or some outsider already knew of its existence. Professor Russell's research on it was kept strictly confidential and off the record. I see. In any event, it seems likely that trouble's on the way. Honestly, just as I start to think maybe the Colonel might be a nicer guy than we were giving him credit for. But when someone's trying to stir up some trouble, that's when braces come in. We won't let him get away with whatever evil scheme he's trying to pull off. Expect no less of Cassius's daughter. You're acquainted with our father, Your Majesty? He was a friend of my late son's and a great savior of the nation. Even after he retired from the army, he would sometimes undertake requests from me. Really? I didn't know that. I imagine that there are a great many things about him that you do not know, including the precise role he played in the war 10 years ago. So you have not been told. Well, nothing super detailed. Perhaps then that is the role that I am meant to play. Still on Joshua? Will you indulge me by listening to an old story? Absolutely. There's no indulgence, Your Majesty. Alright, that's good. Alright, I'm just gonna read this in my own regular voice, because it's just a story. 10 years ago in the spring, a tragedy occurred in the southern reaches of the Erebonian Empire. Its cause is yet unknown, and that is something I must omit. Oh, Hamel, right? Oh, the Empire used that event as a pretext for their invasion of Laburo. So began the sad times that would become known as the 100 Days War. Yeah, we learned about that in Trails of Holstein 3. Just as the Empire made its declaration of war, a massive military force breached the Hacking Gate. It would seem like scant moments, all Laburo became occupied territory, save for Granzo. It is said that the invasion force was 3 times the size of the entire royal army. The reinforcements from Calvert were too late to stop their advance. It was but a matter of time before Granzo too would fall. But 2 months after the outbreak of hostilities, the war changed in a way that none could have imagined. Patrol airships had just been developed and were used to recapture Laburo's checkpoints, severing the Imperial Army's communications. The Royal Army then set about recapturing the major regions one by one using ships launched by from Leiston Fortress. Zeiss, Ruin, Bose, Roland. Their supply lines severed. The Erebonian forces occupying each region were swiftly crushed. And the one behind this plan for the counteroffensive was none other than one Colonel Cassius Bray. It was your father who was General Morgan's right-hand man at the time, as well as Colonel Rich's superior officer. Afterward, with the intercession of the Bracer Guild and the Septian Church, the war was brought to an end. But it was at this time that Cassius lost what he treasured most in all the world. Lena, your mother, Estelle. That clock tower was destroying the Imperial Army's vain attempts to hold back the counteroffensive. I see. So it was like one of their last stands. I see. What followed, I'm sure you know. Cassius was not even able to be by his wife's side in her final moments. No, I had no idea. He believed that the military operation that he himself had planned effectively caused her death. Yeah, so as I thought, is that these chain of events had only happened because he had gotten himself involved. That would explain why he doesn't want anything to do with the military, right? Because if he did, it would mean he sprung back to action, and it means, like, it would be a sign that, okay, now we're serious. So you're gonna if you want to play hard, we'll play hard too. But that is also a bad thing, because then it's like people have to use more nefarious, like, tactics for something like this. Blaming himself, he left the military and took up the path of a bracer. All to stay with the only one he had left. You. And this time, he swore he would be able to protect those he loved. Dad, that idiot. It wasn't his fault that Mom died. How could he even think that? Estelle. Yes, you are correct. Given that all he lost was in service to his country, the responsibility falls upon me. And so I'm sorry, Estelle. I failed to protect your mother. I have wished to apologize to you for a long time. But you don't need to apologize. You protected the peace of this country ever since the war ended. The peace that Dad and all the other soldiers who defended LeBron in the war fought so hard to protect. And the peace that Mom gave her life for so I could live in it. Nothing to be sorry for. You have a kind heart, and I am grateful. It glads my heart to have finally met you in person. Now more than ever. Your Majesty. However, that is why I do not wish you to put yourself in danger. I would like for you to remove yourself from any dealings with this matter. What? But, Lieutenant Schwartz asked us to help you. I thank you. I'm grateful for your willingness to do so. But if some tragedy were to befall you in Cassius' absence, I know of no apology that could ever suffice. I only ask that you go back to your home in Roland and wait for your father to return. But, if I may, Your Majesty, the peace that Dad restored and that you protect, though it is held firm, now trembles like a leaf in the breeze. Joshua, if the Colonel is able to use the gospel for whatever purpose he intends, and if he succeeds in making the Duke the new King of Liberl, then what will become of the peace? I ask only that you consider that. Your Majesty, right when we became junior braces, we inherited a whole lot of work from Dad. After the Skybend incident, we got that letter in the package. We've been running all around creation ever since. It feels to us like our dad's been nudging us in the back this whole time. That's why I want to defend peace. So that everyone we've met, everyone we care about, we go on living secure and happy lives. It's like you and Mom and Dad do this because it's what I believe is right. Estelle. Seems she was right about you. Huh? I too am ready. Like for you two to carry my request to the Bracer Guild. Your Majesty. My liege, we will do whatever you ask. My quest is for the Bracer Guild to rescue those being held captive by the Intelligence Division. Amongst them is my granddaughter Klaudia. So the princess is being held captive somewhere. Yes, this coup d'etat started when I backed her as the successor to the throne. In other words, Duke Dunan was out of running. Yes, though he's my nephew, he is possessed of a considerable number of character flaws. In brief, he is lacking, my granddaughter shines. For the sake of this nation's future, I would have my granddaughter succeed me. Well, I don't actually know her. I personally lean toward the idea that your judgment should really be trusted here. No matter the era, there will always be those who object strongly to a woman wielding political power. Not to mention the memory of the invasion by a larger power is still relatively fresh. Some of them will perceive a succession of 2 consecutive queens to be a sign of weakness. It's hardly surprising that such a notion has taken root in the minds of some. Some, including Colonel Richard, I presume. Quite right. Claudia's pending succession to the throne caught him quite unawares. Oh, I see. Because we had a queen last time, that's when Erebonia decided to strike, right? I'm guessing that was his interpretation, because Erebonia had not actually done anything to Liberl, except when Her Majesty was, like, in command. So, if Klaudia was to be declared, then either a tragedy of the same level or magnitude or worse could come about later. I see. And that's why he also kind of feels for Cassius, right? It's like he respects Cassius for his strength, but at the same time, he can't ignore that even he had something that he was trying to protect in the end. Like, there was something more important to him. But that's why Richard has to do this. He doesn't want someone else to have to follow that same tragedy, like Cassius, maybe? I don't know if that's his direct thing, but maybe it's like something in the back of his mind that he's unconscious of. That, along with his passing of this information to the Duke, is what led to this coup. This was all staged so that LeBeau would become a strong military power with the Colonel removed from the shadows. I see. That finally led to see the whole picture. So LeBeau became a militarized country. What happened then? And many great things. Taxes would be levied to fill the war chest. Orbital weaponry would be developed with express intent of causing havoc on a massive scale. Yeah, like what's going on in Erebonia. A wide-ranging policy of conscription would be adopted. And no doubt contracting Jaeger Corps would be made legal, which is not the case at present. Oh, I see. Right. I forgot. Oh, so that would make... Yes, because he's making, like, Jester. He's keeping that a secret and still painting them as the bad guys until he can make them, like, okay, they're part of us, right? So people wouldn't be able to accept that. Because they just thrive off the thrill and the money they make. Oh, no. Indeed, the Colonel has made the very adamant request that I enact such policies. I thought that such proposals were born out of genuine love for this country. But I never agreed that they were the right course of action to take. The Royal Army is not all that protects this land. We have worked to maintain treaties with other countries. Defending a nation goes hand in hand with free cultural exchange and trade with all other nations. I feel the same way, Your Majesty. Makes sense to me. The Colonel, however, finds his notions to be womanly and foolishly idealistic. So he demanded that I abdicate the throne in exchange for Klaudia's safe return. Ah, okay, so that's why. Yeah. So they did blackmail her. I see. So that's why they kidnapped her first, right? Or she was on the hunt, I guess. Many people have had family members taken to ensure that they would not dare to oppose the Colonel. But I am the Queen. I will not allow all that I love about my country to be destroyed simply because of blood ties. Still, she's my only granddaughter. I must simply allow her to die. Please try to relax. We hear and comply with your request. We'll see to it that the princess is rescued from those who have imprisoned her. Thank you, both of you. With that reassurance, I will do all I can to oppose the Colonel's demands. Have you any other requests, Your Majesty? The gospel still has to be dealt with, and I don't think we should just leave you here. I appreciate your sentiment, but the present state of affairs is not contingent upon my freedom or imprisonment. The gospel shall continue to weigh heavily on my mind for a great many reasons. For my part, I will attempt to ascertain the Colonel's true intentions with it. Interesting. Wow, what a totally awesome person. Super nice, but with seriously strong will. Hope I'm even 1/10 that cool when I get old. Cool. You actually just called a queen that? So, she definitely has what it takes to govern a whole country. Yeah. Really want to stop this coup thingy and help her. That's definitely outside the Brace's jurisdiction. Well, first things first, we do whatever we can. Right. But, still figuring out about what the Queen told us about that. I wonder if she's got any more tidbits she's willing to share. Look, from what I'm coming to understand, I think what I think Richard's probably going to do, based on everything that I'm starting to understand, I think he's probably trying to create, like, the second coming of the 100 Days War. That's what I'm getting at, because all these things he's trying to ask for is basically preparing for another war. Getting money, you have to fund the soldiers, and of course, for weaponry. Again, to improve their orbital technology. And also for, what's it called? To hire Jaegers. It's like, all that is literally Almost the same thing that we've had happen in Crossbell and Erebonia already. So, if I had to guess, it's probably going to work like this. Because since Liberl is only known for using airships, they're probably going to have an elite squad down on land to then use the Black Orbment. So then, after it's been activated and all the orbital technology of Erebonia has been temporarily shut off, the Burrow will come flying from the or come in invading from the skies and launch their attack. Right? It'll be like their revenge for everything that happened and forcing them into the treaty. That's what I would believe to be the case here. Lena, Shara, Dorothy. Let's go with Lena. Nice save, Helda. If I had said Dorothy, that probably would have been funny, but it's like, nah, that's not the time. Oh, damn, wrong way. Forgot. Supposed to go to the stairs. Imagine Richard's just waiting for me and then we gotta run. Well, aren't you Mr. Popularity? It was like their eyes all changed when you told them your name. It was not. I didn't see you shying away from joining in on the conversation. Sure, but it doesn't mean I wasn't nervous. I kind of lost all my confidence there. Oh my god. The butler's covering for us, right? Because he clearly could have already told them our identities. At least that's what I think. Yeah, please explain to Hilda. She's never gonna understand. Three, two, one. Yep. Oh shit, Amalthea's here. Captain Amalthea. Good evening. I realize that you've been invited here. But don't you think it's a bit late for you kids to be walking out around? Please pardon us. We said we've never been in a castle like this and we couldn't resist the urge to take a look around. Certainly understandable. So where were you half an hour ago? Please enlighten me if only for my own edification. Kitchen. That's strange. Just making my rounds over there, and I never saw you. Well, come, let's not waste time on game. Actually, I see reports of you going in and out of Maids' quarters several times. Do you not think it's a bit odd to be looking around in that particular place? You don't think that questioning someone like that, when you already have the facts, is a little cruel? I'll take that as a compliment. So, what business have you in the Maids' quarters? I suggest you answer honestly. Well, Yes, Zin saved the day. Zin? Oh my god, he's drunk, isn't he? Yep. Now that's the stuff. You're drunk. Sorry. And hey, you framed my favorite gorgeous officer lady. Nice. Some luck that we met up again, eh? I suppose. So what's going on? Are my students here causing any trouble? Students? No, it's just that they were in the maid's quarters for a while. Merely want to know their business, simply as a security precaution. Yeah, I totally get you. I just sent them to find some munchies to go with my booze. Joshua, you kids find anything to eat? No, the cooks aren't back yet, I guess. I went to ask the maid if there was any way we could get our hands on something, but no luck. Well, guess I'll have to do without, I guess. Hey, I just had a great idea. You want to come and join me for a drink? I mean, hey, nothing goes drinks like a beautiful lady. I'm afraid I'm busy, so I'll have to decline your generous offer. My apologies for the misunderstanding. but I would advise you to return to your room and remain there for the rest of the night. I have to investigate any suspicious activity, you understand? Of course. It is late. We should probably just get to bed. Very good then. Now if you'll excuse us. Thanks for the save, Zen. Yeah, I just only said kitchen because I was like, Zen told us about this. Maybe he can get us out of it. Aw, denied. Well, might as well just go back to the room. Right. We'll go with you. Looks like we managed to convince her at least. What? Zen, aren't you drunk? I was acting drunk. I haven't had a single drop. Yep, knew it. He just made it look like he did. No way! Your face had even gone all red. He's focused on making his blood circulate better, which made it look like he was intoxicated. Ah. Why would you need to know that? Oh, okay, it's a breathing exercise, okay. It's done with some kind of Eastern martial arts breathing exercise, right? I'm surprised you're familiar with it. But hey, you seem to be in a tight spot, so I figured I'd distract everyone. Nice, huh? Save your bacon, as the saying goes. You are an evil, evil man, Zen. Okay, sure, you did help us out, but you also surprised the hell out of me. Sorry about that. So what's the story? What story? I would have thought it'd be obvious. The story of you meeting with the Queen. Whoa, wait, what? How did you... Did Alan tell you something about it? Actually, I couldn't get him to tell me anything. But now I know anyway, don't I? Smart. He played us. Without prior knowledge, there's no way you could have just guessed. So how much do you really know? Did maybe, Kilika give him, like, something? Guess it's finally time to show you this. What's this? I know this handwriting. But don't just stand there. Read it. Oh! Wait. Could it have been Cassius? It'll explain a lot. Okay. Dear Vin Zakif, I hope this letter finds you well. I know I've been out of touch. I'm in a hurry, so I hope you pardon my bluntness. My work concerning the Jaegers is leading me to Imperial territory. Oh. However, due to the fact that unusual forces seem to be influencing matters inside Crossbell, I feel uneasy being absent for so long. This is why I must ask a favor of you. Could I persuade you to come to Liberl and help out if they need it? Since you haven't been to Liberl before, perhaps you could think of it as a recreational trip. There's a martial arts competition before the Queen's birthday celebration, and foreigners can participate. Make fine camouflage. I realize there's a sun, but if you could do it, I'll be most grateful. Ah, okay. So, they also didn't expect it to also be like the Duke Dunan would allow them to go to the Queen's castle, but they knew that entering the competition would be the best way for him to even be there, right? Because again, like, why would someone from Calvert be all the way here in Liberl during the Queen's thing unless it was like something dangerous, right? But having him come as a competitor and also resting at the embassy would be great cover. Clever. I'm intending to return to Liberl before the festival, so hopefully we'll be able to have a drink together when I return. Yup, Cassius Brett. I knew it. Because I'm like, he asked Agate for a favor. Surely that's not the only person he asked. Oh, is that what Olivier was trying to meet with Cassius for? Because isn't that what he told Shara? That he was looking for Cassius. Could this be what it's about? He needs to meet with Cassius for whatever the Jaegers are up to, and then Zen's here in Cassius's place. P.S. You may have the chance to meet my son and daughter. Currently apprentices at the guild, so you happen to meet them, feel free to test the extent of their training. Try not to bail them out too much unless it seems like they really need it. So Dad actually asked you to come to Liberl, which means he's in Arabonia now? That's the long and short of it. The long and short of it? What it means is that you were in cahoots with him all along. That's the kind of a nasty way to put it, don't you think? I owed Master Cassius a favor from the time he spent in Calvary. He was in Calvary too? Holy shit, man. Why can't I play his story? This letter just gave me the chance to make us square again. I suppose. When did you realize that we were his kids? I had a feeling from the outset, once I saw Estelle's techniques with the bow staff. I asked Kilika about it, and that confirmed it. Would have been nice if you said something about it at all. You've been worrying sick wondering where Dad's been. I know. I'm sorry I haven't said anything. But I got the impression from the letter that he was trying to keep his whereabouts a secret. Now, to be fair, it's like, considering we were out starting on the case, we probably would have just dropped it and just went to go help him, right? But it's like, if we're this deep into the situation, he probably thought, my children, they're good kids. They'll want to do whatever it takes to help the country, right? So it's like, by that point, we'd have to focus on the current situation, and then, after that, we'd try to find him. Still, definitely his kids, alright. You could pull off a job as big as sneaking an audience with the Queen. I suppose so. He knows this much. It wouldn't hurt to tell him everything, right? I agree. It's probably be best to fill Zin in on everything. Still a bit far-fetched to say that we can put an end to this whole situation on our own, after all. True. I see. I thought something seemed a little off when everyone was talking at the party. Alright then. I'll help you out with that little request. You will? Yeah. I think this is the ideal opportunity to settle my debt with Master Cassius. Please let me help. Master? Interesting. Did he teach him some martial arts too? We'd be glad to. Thank you once again. Nice. Alright, so now we know what we're gonna do next. What is this? What is this place? Never would have imagined something like this even existed. What the hell? What's with these symbols? Why is there a bottomless pit here? It's larger than I expected. Oh, could this be like a... There was that door in the pantry, right? Could this be where it leads? Or maybe it's that stairway in the pantry. I don't know. But it definitely shows they're trying to hide something. I see. So this is a castle secret. But how do they know of it? Lieutenant Lawrence, you'd be so kind as to show us the way to the lowest level. Yes, sir. Whoa. Is that some kind of mechanical monster? Well, so these must be archaisms. What? Archaisms here? Wait, then is this not the castle then? Holy shit. You took out that thing in one stroke. You were the quickest to react. You are indeed truly a force to be reckoned with when you don't hold back. You flatter me, sir. Your quick draw technique as well was quite remarkable to behold. I can see that you studied under the Divine Blade himself. I'm humbled. I still have a ways to go before I can reach really humble anyone, I'm afraid. But time waits for no man. The skills I possess now will have to be enough. My strength may be meager, but I must forge this kingdom's future with my own two hands. Ah, okay. So it could be that he is trying to do something to help LeBurl in the long run, but there will be casualties. My brave men, the time to the ultimate power is open, or the way. A bright new dawn approaches for our beloved LeBurl. I expect only the best of each of you. By your orders, sir, we at the Special Ops will work as one for the Colonel. Seriously, where is this place? Or is there another tower I'm missing? Damn, so much stuff we gotta go through. I understand the situation. You've both performed admirably. I'm amazed you were able to deliver the Professor's message to Her Majesty in person. We just got lucky is all. The real question is, how much longer is luck going to be on our side? Yes, we're really going to have to stay focused. You understand that already. There's nothing more that I need to tell you. In any case, we can consider Professor Russell's request to be fulfilled. Please accept this as compensation. Oh, sweet! Thank you. 20k Mira, let's go. And 10 BP. Or 3. Yes. Really? You're giving me another death blow again? How many death blows am I gonna need? Or, I might as well save them to use on Richard. Now then, Zin. It was pure providence that Cassius invited you here. We need the help of an A-rank racer like yourself. No need to even ask. Even if I didn't have the debt to repay to Cassius, I couldn't simply stand by idly in a situation like this. I'm with you until the end. I knew we could count on you, Zin. By the way, what's this A-rank business? It's a rank that signifies a full-fledged brace's full power. 7 ranks, ranging from G on bottom up to A at the top. So he's the highest rank you can get? I never knew you were such a badass, then. Well, I may be A rank, but I'm still an underling, so to speak. There are 20 A rankers across the continent, but above that, there's an informal S rank. What? There's an S rank? I didn't even know that existed. Like, I know of Sarah, the Purple Lightning A rank bracer. You got Arios, Divine Blade of Wind, and he's an A rank, even though he's a Divine Blade. Who would be an S rank? I don't know. That one's only granted to bracers who successfully resolve issues on a national scale. There were only 4 of those in the entire continent. Oh, really? Interesting. Taval's A rank, isn't he? Or is he already A rank by now, or would it have been later? Are there any other A rank bracers we know? I mean, Agate's probably one later, right? I don't think he's in that position yet. Then who else am I missing? So there are people who only solve stuff at international scale. Wait, so then would Arias actually be an informal S rank? I guess Cassius would also be another one, because even his stuff that he did in the army should be of that level. So then maybe there's another person at Calvert who's S rank, who's not Zen? But then who would be from Erebonia then? Oh, maybe it's that person Taval was talking about, because he said he ended up becoming a bracer because of her teachings or something like that. Maybe that's it. I'm not sure I even want to think about what they can do. You really don't know any of this stuff, do you? One of those 4 is Master Cassius. Okay, there it is. Right, got it. What? Okay, Joshua, you're not going to tell me you already knew about this, right? Right? Sorry, but yes I did. You solved the major case for the Republic about 5 years ago. I see. So what he did for Laburo technically doesn't count as bracer stuff. Like, that probably would have been like, okay, you get permission for A rank, but maybe not for S rank. I see. So that's why Zen calls him Master, because he helped solve that incident, and he's an S rank, so he'd be his senpai. Makes sense. I swear, it's hardly worth even getting upset about anymore. Royal Army Soldier, Hidden Hero, Divine Blade, S-Rank Bracer? If he's really so damn awesome, then it sure would be nice if he'd come back and take care of this case. You may be right. If he were with us, perhaps this would never have escalated to the point where a coup d'etat was even possible. Yeah, he'd probably have gotten done like halfway. Possibly. Joshua, what's wrong? Just thinking about how strange this is. This whole chain of events apparently started with Dad going off on his trip. Oh yeah, now that I think about it, it only happened because of that. Oh, I see. It's done by the same people, right? What's going on in Erebonia with the Jaegers and what's going on here, it's all by one group. Because they needed to create an opportunity for him to go away. Because if he knew this had already been happening, he probably would have stayed here and solved this problem before going to another country. Or at least contacted like maybe an S-rank buddy or something like that, right? But the fact that he went to Erebonia first, before his home, considering how important this place is to him, it was like, alright, I got Erebonia, S-rank mission, gotta go there. Then this just appears all of a sudden. I see. Very clever. They knew that if it has to do with Erebonia or Laburo, he'd have to weigh his options. Because it was the same thing back then, right? Because if something happened in Erebonia, potentially what happened in Hamel, that kind of level of a mission, would have to happen there too. Potentially, if it had gone too far. So he was like, okay, I can't let this happen again. I can't let whatever kind of disaster they're trying to plan escalate to the same scale as what happened to me losing my wife, right? I'm guessing that's what his first thought was. It's as if whoever planned the coup was waiting for him to be gone. At least it's just the impression I have. Oh. So what you're saying is that the coup was planned around his departure for the Empire. Am I correct? No, I'm sure that would be overthinking things. I can't think of anyone who could possibly manipulate Dan like that without him noticing he was being used. Ah, maybe it's someone he knows, right? Because how else would they have been able to plan all this perfectly. They'd have to know him pretty well to know that kind of situation. Because even if he was a guild member, he would be like, oh, just leave that to the S-rank bracers of Erebonia, or even A-rank bracers of Erebonia. Because, or actually, is this, are we at the point where bracers have dwindled in Erebonia, or not yet? Because if it has, then I guess it would make sense that he'd have to go personally. Because they wouldn't have anyone capable, depending on how grave the situation is, when he got that letter, right? Because when he got that letter, that's when things started to move. But then, that brings another question. How would they know, like... I'm trying to think. It has to be someone either we know, or just someone he knows. Because, again, it's like, they would have to know how he would act, and who would be left behind, right? Otherwise, the plans wouldn't go as smoothly. They'd have to know him and his behavior patterns exceptionally well to be able to pull it off. Well, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, out of everyone who we know, who could possibly be a traitor? I didn't even think that this would be a possibility. Damn, I can't believe I didn't put the pieces together. But then again, that was like so long ago. We didn't even know what he was actually doing. I never knew what he was up to, even though he was so close. I don't think that Colonel Richard could have ever managed to pull that wool over his eyes. Yeah, because it does kind of seem surprising for him, right? Because, like, if it had, then it's like, it probably would have gone much easier, and he could have calculated for a couple more things, but he already has to be, like, very careful about his steps. More likely, it's just that two major events happen to overlap with each other. Nah, I don't think so. It's too much coincidence. Plus, I've learned from the crossbow stories more than enough that all these different plans can come from one person. We've seen what Grimwood could do. Regardless of the circumstances, we cannot currently rely on Cassius to help. Therefore, I'm resolved to prepare for the worst. I believe an emergency conference for the Granzo branch of the Bracer Guild is called for. Huh? No, I agree. We're gonna need all the help we can get. Like, this could be an international situation. We may even have to fight the entirety of the intelligence division, so we might actually need backup. All other things being equal, we have a request that comes directly from Her Majesty the Queen. The third article of the Bracer Code states that we shall never act in a fashion that interferes with the government. We cannot ignore Her Majesty's request, however, so we must act. But we're no match for the Royal Army as we are. As the cooperation of all the Bracers in Granzel, including Zin, of course. Oh, okay. If we come in conflict with the Intelligence Division, we'll need all the help we can get. Ideally, we should have the cooperation of other branches. But the checkpoints have been completely sealed off as today. Ostensibly, to foil any potential terrorist activity. What? So basically, it amounts to martial law. So the enemy is finally moving at full hill. Yeah. Makes sense, right? Because, like, even they were kind of wary of bracers coming in, right? We were just lucky we kind of got through because the professor told us, right? Like they couldn't keep Zin out of the competition. He was already qualified for it anyway. And he was, like, a visitor of the Calvardian embassy, so they can't stop him from coming. We were only lucky because the professor had said we were his assistants and allowed us to come into the city. I see. Yeah. That's why we haven't seen anyone else since then. Because, like, Shara could have been here. Potentially. If she knew something like this was going to happen. Maybe to stifle an activity at part of any Royal Guardsmen in hiding as well as ourselves. Going to conduct the rescue operation will have to do with the resources on hand. Oh, fun. But we're up for it. So, do we have a solid idea where the prisoners are being held? That's been on my mind for a while now, actually. I believe the most likely place would be Royal Village. I knew it, of course. Because they were cordoning off that place from the beginning. That's the building in the forest, right? It makes sense. The soldiers are using it under the pretense of counter-terrorism. Few could question it. And I can't imagine they wanted to lock a lady of the royal family in a cell in Laced Fortress. Yeah, it would cause about huge gossip. Considering it's the army we're going to be going against here, I'd like a more solid confirmation, however. If we assaulted the wrong place, we'd have hell to pay for it. Yes, precisely. But in either case, we must assemble any braces currently in the Royal City. Could I ask you to assemble them here for me? Any information you could gather while doing so would be much appreciated. If I'm not mistaken, Estelle, you and your friends are already acquainted with a reporter, correct? Oh, you mean Niall? Yeah, we should see if he's picked up anything significant. Also, we must attempt to enlist the aid of the guardsmen who are in hiding. You can get them to contact me, it would be greatly appreciated. Ah, okay, so we gotta get Captain Schwartz in on this. So in other words, we need to get in touch with Sister Julia. She helped us with the invitation before, so we should let her know what's going on. So at the cathedral then. There are 4 other braces in the city. Kurt, Grant, Connor, and Annalise. Check the boys in their usual hangouts. May also be in the hotel. If you see them, please instruct them to come back here. Sure thing. Alright, then off we go. Nice. Well, I'm gonna go see Niall first. I want to see if he has any dirt that I want. Let's check. Okay, West Block. What? Would never harbor terrorists. Oh, they're watching us too. Okay. Damn, so they're already on the move for this. Commotion with the workers. What? Oh, is it maybe the braces? Oh, they're not here. I expected them to, but I guess not. Wonder what's going on. Niall. This is weird, Chief. We haven't heard anything in 2 days. Well, he does tend to get completely wrapped up when he's looking for the next big story. Given how close we are to state martial law, I don't much like he hasn't contacted us either. Oh, now it's missing? Oh. He must have been trying to get more info and they caught him before he could get anything right. I see. They're covering all their bases. Hi, guys. Hello, Dorothy. Pardon us. Hey, it's the tournament champions. I'm the editor-in-chief of the Liberal News. Now and Dorothy have told me quite a bit about the two of you. Estelle and Joshua of the Bracer Guild, right? Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to meet you. I've always enjoyed your magazine. Well, that's always good to hear. Weren't you two doing something for Niall? Oh, yes. That's what we were just talking about. Actually, Niall hasn't shown up here today or yesterday. No word from him or anything. Huh? Yesterday or today? We spoke with him in the evening 2 days ago. Really? What do you mean, really? You gave us the message to meet him for Adios' sake. We came here to talk to him after the semifinals? Oh, right, now that you mention it. So, did he say anything to you? Like, where he was going? Someone just called him. Right, I remember what happened. He got a call from someone that he said he had to leave. Are you serious? Yes. We haven't seen hide nor hair of him since. I can't believe now. Who said he was dead? Today's when all the airliner traffic gets shut down. Everything was normal yesterday, though, so maybe you went to another province? Already required at the landing port's passenger registry, and there was no sign of him. So I figured he still has to be somewhere in town. You two were the last ones to see this reporter fella. Weren't you talking to him about something for a news article? Huh? These are the times we live in. Controlling the media is a big deal for the military. Ah. What do you think, Chief? I certainly can't argue with that. Particularly in the case of the Intelligence Division. They monitor and censor everything we do. You don't believe how frustrating it is. Which means that you can't get much information for your stories. But it's in a reporter's nature to want to get as much as possible in the hands of the reader. I see. So he went to check out a new subject that the Intelligence Division hasn't started censoring yet. Ah, he's trying to get a step ahead of the game. Nice. What was the last thing he told us about? I think it was about Julia and Connon's history and arranged marriages. And the Duke mentioned something about it at the dinner party. Oh, now I told you about that too. Make a hell of a story if it's true. Imagine having to get some evidence at any cost. How did a reporter like Niall even learn about something like that? I'd have thought that something like that would be only known to the royal family. Well, he did say he's friends with someone who works in the Herba Royal Villa. Oh. Oh, so he must already be there waiting to see if, like, they'll ever show up or not, right? Completely off the record, but the terrorist is supposedly after the princess. So she's secretly staying at the villa for her own safety. I knew it! The veil is lifted. Now we have that guarantee that she's there. Maybe the person he was talking to was his friend in the villa. Which would mean that Niall's probably there too. You don't say. Well, if I know Niall, he probably tried to worm his way for an interview with the princess. If the soldiers saw him, they'd have him arrested on the spot. No, Niall's a goner. Why do you keep coming back to that? But if he has been arrested, getting him out isn't going to be easy. Yeah. I bet that he and Princess Klaudia are pretty much in the same situation. What exactly do you people know? Do you have inside information about what's going on in the city and all of Laburo? Sorry, but we can't really talk about it. Just let the Brace of Guild take care of Niall. If he's been arrested, we'll see to it that he's released. Alright. Do whatever you can. Please, you guys, you gotta bring Niall back. Even to us. Alright. So there we go. So that's what Niall's been up to. But nice now, I'm trying to get one up on the intelligence division. Alright, so now we gotta find the bracers. Where the fuck would they be? Oh, we got 2 shops. Who knows, they could just be here getting equipment. Oh yeah, there she is. What do you know? Oh, I can actually go in here. There's more to this building? I didn't even know. What's even the point of this? I guess just for world building, I guess. There we go. Hi, Karna. Look who it is. You got old man Zim with you. What's going on? Well, it's a long story. Sounds serious. You're not just pulling my leg, are you? I must admit, I did find it a bit odd that all the gates and ports have been shut down. So, what do you want with me exactly? Well, we need to get everyone together and formulate a plan. So if you would, please meet us at the guild. Gotcha. I'm already there. Nice. I'm glad we actually have to go gather them, because it's like, I doubt it'd be that simple to get everybody in. Plus, it's better to probably do it separately rather than a huge crowd, right? Because then they'd be suspicious. Oh, here he is. Hey, it's Grant. Well, if it isn't the big bad champions. You guys spent the night at the castle. Frankly, I'm surprised to see you back so early. Did you eat anything good? We did, but that's not what we're here to talk about. Something on your mind? Holy crap. You're not pulling my leg, are you? We're not. Every word is true. Stake my reputation on it. The immovable Zin is moved by this. That's all the proof I need. I'll do whatever I can to help. You can count on it. Thanks, Grant. Well, I'll be meeting at the guild house to plan our strategy as soon as possible. So you please head over there when you can. Understood. Go well, friends. I'll catch up with you there. Alright. Guy with the headband's probably just out, like, by the front of the city. Because I remember he was standing there last time. Alright, let's see. Where else have I been yet? Just the Orbital Factory? Why not? Potentially someone could be there. I'm just checking. No one here? Whoa, what's this place? Oh, you don't even tell me what you do up here. Fuck, I thought it was like some special thing they sell here. Oh, whatever. Okay, so no one's here. Alright, let's see. Alright, the front. Should be around here somewhere. Is he actually not here? What the hell? He was hanging out front before. Whatever. I'll probably find him somewhere else. Let's see. Let's try... Oh, right, the hotel. Yeah. They did say that. Alright. I wonder who it's going to be. Maybe it's Annalise? No one here. No one here. Alright, let's check the top floor. Oh, it's Kurt. Yeah. Wish I remembered that time a little better. It's like there's a thick fog blanketing the whole thing. Oh, what? It's gonna be like main story shit? Oh, hi Kurt. It's good to see you here. Estelle. Hi Joshua. Zin's with you too. Didn't you know that we were going to have the dinner party at the castle yesterday? That was when these two rookies took a pretty major assignment. What major assignment? I think it's best we tell you more or less the whole story. You're serious? Of course we are. That's why we really need your help. No, that's not it. I admit I'm shocked at Her Majesty's request of you, but the black organ that the Colonel has, it's real? Kurt? What's wrong? You look awfully pale. Oh, does he know? Oh, maybe he one of the people who knows the secret? Ugh. Holy shit. Whoa. What in the world? Step away from him. Huh? Shade. Lift. Gah. What was that? You didn't even touch him and he acted like he got electrocuted. It's a special spirit channeling breath technique. It allows the user to directly affect the target's body without direct physical contact. I don't normally like to be so rough, but time isn't exactly on our side. What's going on? How are you feeling? Actually, a lot better. I can't remember every detail, but a good bit of it's coming back. I'm a little unsteady from the shock, but I think I'll be alright. So what do you remember? Didn't I say so before? It was an incident around 3 months ago. You lost your memories while you were working, right? Someone had asked me to check up on those men in the black outfits. Then I took something suspicious from them. It was that black orbit. Oh! Did you send it to us? Or to Cassius? Oh, I see. So the person who gave you the assignment? Yes, it was your father, Cassius. I wasted no time in packaging it up and sending it to him. But it's really as far back as I can remember. Oh, I see. There we go. That explains how we got the package. But then how do you lose his memory? Oh, someone was trying to make sure that no one else, remembered its existence, right? Because if they had known what it could potentially do, or of its existence, it would have been a problem. But it was already too late because it was sent. But still better to keep people quiet. So the K on the package was you. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot. There was a K written on the package. Yes. I think I also remember there being a note that said to have the Professor Russell analyze it. I get it. The package was delivered to you two. Do you remember anything after that? Anything that happened after you sent off the package? Yes, after I left the port, someone called out to me. And then... It's no good. It's all still one big blur. You're probably best off not pressing your luck. Oh, maybe it was that second lieutenant guy. Maybe he was watching him and he attacked him, because Agate was also on the lookout for him for a while, or maybe one of his buddies. It's likely to just cause strain that you can't handle yet. Yeah, sorry. Just really amazed that I was able to remember anything at all. Which brings us to a question. Who would have done this? Maybe the special ops guys? It's possible. They did use that nasty poison on Agate. Oh, maybe they were testing new weapons. I see. Amnesia would be good because it would ruin communications. That new poison, again, this is their way of testing weapons for the war, right? And it also gets rid of their opposition. It's as if they're manufacturing and testing new drugs. Yep. Maybe they've made something to cause memory loss. Now there's a cheerful thought. Plus, there's the Sky Bandit's boss and Mayor Dalmore to consider. We have to be really careful. Oh, maybe there were other nobles in on this plan, right? Interesting. I'm sorry. I don't have anything really useful for you. Or to tell you. I know what Her Majesty asked you to do. I want to help if you'll let me. But are you sure you'll be okay? Sure, my memory may be like a sieve, but physically I'm fine. I owe you for your help, so please allow me to make it up to you. You're feeling up to it, sure. We need to work out a strategy. For now, let's meet back at the guild. Alright, you have my thanks. Finally, we're getting these mysteries solved. Nice. Just in case, I'm going to see if Annalise is potentially here. Still, I would not have realized that it was Kurt who sent us the letter. I mean, the package. Damn. What a twist. Alright, I'm gonna go... I'll check the west block again. Oh, my bad. This is the castle. I keep forgetting I have to rotate the map. Or rotate my character's vision to then change the direction of the map. Oh, no. Yeah, I already checked the cafe here. But I'm here to check on Sister Julia now. Okay. Yeah, I might as well just do that since I'm here. Where is she? Alright, let's see. Nothing here. Hello? Please tell me there's another door and I'm not just losing it. Oh, here we go. Oh no, that's not a door? What? Oh, okay, here we go. Here's some other doors. Alright, then I'll try the... Oh yeah, because they said east. My bad. Completely forgot. Okay, I get it, Bishop. But thank you. Offer a prayer to you. Alright, let's check. Who might you be? We're, members of the Bracer Guild. We were looking for Sister Ellen. Were you now? Might I guess that you share complicity with her then? With the nun? No. He's asking if we know her real identity, Estelle. We're here with information she asked us to find. So I had to say she's no longer at the cathedral. She came to say goodbye to me this morning and left. Where to? I mean, do you know where she might have gone? If only I did. Been close with the royal family for many years, and she's always regarded me as a friend and confidant. But this time she refused to give me any details. She did not wish to keep the church from getting too deeply involved in whatever is occurring. I see. I wouldn't worry, though. She had the light of hope in her eyes as she departed. Confident she was not running away to wallow in despair before a noble cause. Well, that's good at least. Thing is, we kinda needed to stay in touch with the royal guardsmen. Well, begging for rain in the desert only gets you sand. We should probably go. Best thing we can do is covertly keep an eye out. Yeah. Thank you, Father. Anyway. Oh, maybe she somehow found a lead about what happened to the princess, right? And now she's gonna go try to do it on her own. Alright, now where would Annalise be? That is the question. I'm gonna guess she's maybe at the mall. That's the only other place that I feel like she could be in. Unless she went to these other buildings, but I doubt it. Or maybe she went back to the Coliseum. Honestly, that wouldn't surprise me either. But first, let me check the perimeter. Maybe she's out here somewhere. I mean, again, just could be. I'm not guaranteeing anything. Alright, let's see. Where could she be? Annalise, you're the last person I need for the meeting. I mean, for the council. Oh, here she is. Perfect. Well, if it isn't in the new recruits. Back for the castle already? Well, yeah, I guess we are. Annalise, could we have a moment of your time? You hear something juicy you're looking to share with me? Well, if by juicy you mean spit your juice all over in shock, then yeah. It's a real juice bomb. Ooh, now you've my undivided attention. Should we be talking about this here, or should I be sitting down for it? Might want to sit down. Huh? Just to make it absolutely clear, this isn't a joke. Things could get serious in a big hurry, and if they do, we'll need your help. Let's see. Sorry, my head's just a little scrambled from how screwed up this whole situation is. I don't really get all of this, but you want everyone to be at the guild house, right? Right. Alden will fill you in on all the details. Okay then, I'll go see what's up. Good. Alright, nice. Alright, I did everything. Damn, they make it seem as if the terrorists are here. Maybe that's the point. They're just doing it to make sure they're all on guard. Keep Olivier from leaving the premises. Okay, that must be Muley's doing that. He's like, for fuck's sake, man, you are going to stay in your room and you are grounded until further notice. I love that dynamic between those two. It's amazing. Why didn't we get more Mueller in this game, huh? I better get it in second or even third. I'll be pissed. Alright, we got everybody. The other brace is already assembled. You heard from the Royal Guardsman or the reporter? Sorry, sir. No contact. We believe we gathered the intelligence we need. I see. We can conclude with fair certainty then that Princess Klaudia is inside the villa. It's unfortunate you were unable to make contact with the Royal Guardsmen, but at least now we know they haven't been captured. Or maybe that's it. Maybe she saw Niall was trying to look into that. And she followed him and she saw what happened. And now she's trying to do something, right? Maybe. Shall we get started then? Yes. Need to start working out the details for the rescue operation. Alright, let's do this. Are we all up to date on the pertinent details of the Intelligence Division's planned coup d'etat? Sorry for that. With this information, we should consider ourselves under contractual obligation to Queen Alicia. I can barely believe what I'm hearing. I'm ashamed of myself for not noticing something was amiss sooner. I was suspicious of the special ops troops from the very beginning, but I really trusted Colonel Richard. And he was behind the Sky Bandits and Mayor Dalmore. We got completely snowed. We can't let them get away with it, that's for sure. Can you all be counted on to cooperate in this assignment? Damn straight. Just lead the way. They owe these guys some black eyes. Rhyme unintended. Count me in for sure. This is gonna be good. We got strong allies. We'll prevail without a doubt. Now let me explain the details of the mission. We have to move fast, as there are lives at stake here. It's not the most elegant approach, but I believe taking control of the villa through a frontal assault is the best option. We don't have time to try and find any route to infiltrate, so I guess that's the only option we got. How we be divided? Split into two groups, a decoy team and a rescue team. The decoy team will draw the attention of main forces while the rescue team makes its way into the villa. Remember though, we're dealing with the Intelligence Division's special ops here. If I may, I'd like to suggest we also add an ambush team to aid the decoy team, and a second decoy team to assist the rescue team. Man, we're really teaming with teams here, but why do we need those? The ambush team would lie in wait until the decoy team draws out the enemies, then both teams could attack at once. Meanwhile, the second decoy team would attempt to break the enemy's ranks, allowing the rescue team to enter the villa more easily. Oh, I see. A more concentrated pincer attack. I like it. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Evens the odds a little bit. But do we have enough members to spread among 4 squads? Not really, unless one of us goes in alone. No, we don't. Contract other guild branches, but with the airships grounded, we're pretty much on our own. Well, crap. If only we had Sharon Agate. However, I agreed with Zinn that trying to carry out this operation with only 2 squads is risky. We may need to re-examine this strategy. Hey! Lieutenant Schwartz. Well now, if it isn't Sister Military. Yes! Alright. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm the Royal Guardsman Sub-Commander, Lieutenant Julius Schwartz. The Royal Guardsmen are here at your disposal for this operation. Nice! Now we got a team. Understood. Your participation will be most invaluable. I count 9 soldiers in your squad, including yourself. My remaining troops are incognito, stationed all throughout the city. I can assemble them within the hour. That's great, but Lieutenant Schwartz, how'd you know we were going to try to save the hostages? We tried to find you at the cathedral and tell you, but you had already disappeared. Did you? My apologies. All I knew was that you had accepted the Queen's mission. I found out last night. Last night? Oh, the bird, right? We only just met with the Queen last night, ourselves. Yes, I'm aware of that. We have sources for military touches of this sort. All that matters now is that Her Highness gave us the order to assist. And we are happy to do it. Sources? I want sources! Can I share some of yours? I don't. Let's leave it at a no, still. More importantly, the Guardsman Assistant will give us the extra forces we need to fill the ambush and support teams. Indeed. With the additional manpower, I believe our chances of success have increased exponentially. With the extra manpower secured, we should start deciding on teams immediately. Roger that. You need 2 decoy teams, right? I believe 5 of my troops should be sufficient for one of them. Yeah, I say those Royal Guard uniforms should definitely catch your attention. My thoughts exactly. Targeting Intelligence Division's area squadron stationed just on the outskirts of the Air Pacific Group. Wait a second, area squadron? You don't mean... I'm afraid she does. It's on the scenic route's outskirts. Now that you mention it, there is a stretch of land out there that's been completely blockaded. Oh, that place. According to my intelligence, there was only a skeleton crew of guards stationed there. If we attack, they will have no alternative but to call the villa for reinforcements. Oh, I get it. That's some good decoying right there. Then when the reinforcements show up, the ambush team pops in and takes them all out, right? We should form the ambush team then. I know all those years of hunting down monsters in the bush paid off one day. And we've got a gunner too. We'll be able to handle this, no problem. Alright, 2 teams locked down. Now, for the rescue and decoy too. I think the second decoy team should also be comprised of my Royal Guardsmen. Special Ops will definitely drop their guards more readily to apprehend them. So that leaves us for the rescue team. All the other teams will be acting to provide cover for us. Ours will be the most important assignment on the field by far. It's no game. You're playing an actual role in a crucial turning point for our history. Make sure you're up for the task. No pressure. There's no need to worry. We will persevere. History favors the just. Besides, you guys are the Grand Zone Martial Arts Competition champions. We'll be the ones keeping the majority of the enemy force busy. Hopefully all you need to worry about are the hostages. Julia, Alan, Zin. We, Estelle. The word you're looking for is we. We can do this, and we will. You're right. You're so right. We're gonna kick some special asses. That's the spirit. And that's the plan. The operation will begin at nightfall. We use the dark for cover. Once the operation begins, you won't have any opportunity to return to the city. Still have loose ends to tie up, speak now, or forever hold your peace. Man, this is getting pretty real. I'm sure that Your Highness is made aware of the plan. Alright everyone, tonight, here. Got it? Nice, now it's actually feeling like a real plan. That's cool. Like seriously, we never had these meetings even with just being part of the Doors Military Academy, and I thought that was kind of weird. Yet here we are doing it for the guild. Looks like you haven't had a moment's rest since everything started. Take a minute now and get everything squared away. I'll leave the breaking and entering to you guys. What? You guys can totally do this. Intelligence is resorting to using hostages? Just disgusting. Let's go save us a princess. We're the only ones who can possibly pull this off. So let's get pulling. Alright, now we're all hyped. Oh, I'm supposed to go outside. Wait. Am I supposed to talk or what? Let me go buy some stuff. Since we probably won't have time to do it afterwards. Oh, right. Don't need any armor or anything like that. I guess I can get some composites for Zin. Or maybe that's why they gave me so much money, right? I'm supposed to have all this stuff ready. Alright. Let me equip the composites for Zin. Everyone have a proxy puppet? Good. Alright. I didn't get any ordnance, so don't need to do that. Let's just get this done quick. Actually, let me save my game first, because I haven't saved in a long while. Get the feeling if I don't do it now, I'm going to forget later. Oh, what they got? I'll take 6 more. Yeah, I'll need more reviving bombs, so I'll take 11. EP charges, take 7 more. I know what, I'll take 10 more. I can never have enough. Oh, there's an article about us. Nice. Totally gonna read that. Thank you. Alright, let's see. What else do I need? Ingredients? Why not? Might as well. I got all this cash for the first time. I swear, it's like so hard to get cash in this game. Yes, I know about extras, so what? Gotta fuck some people up, dude. Ah shit, wrong thing. Yeah. There we go. Okay, who has the proxy puppets? You, right? Please tell me you do. Yes! No, I'm gonna get 7 more. There we go. I should probably get some more of these ones. So let me get 3 of this. Let me get 3 of this. Because I never know if I'm actually gonna need it, so might as well have it in handy just in case. Barrage. And then 3 of this. As long as I have enough for a full party. Okay, we're good. Alright, I'm ready. Ready to invade the villa. But yeah, at least it's not going like too quickly or anything like that. Alright, I'm just gonna save my game here. You know what? I think this is a good place to end off, because it's like, after this, I'm gonna need some time for like all this, and it's already like 3 o'clock. Or no, you know what? I'll keep going. I'm already at this point. I might as well, because it's only been 2 hours, and I want to at least get it as close to a regular 4-hour stream as I can. So let's just try to do it. If I can actually do it, it'd be nice. Well, we'll see. Alright, let's review the operation then. This place. So, are we gonna meet back here? Well, this is the Amberl Monument Rest Area, so this should be the place. The only issue is whether or not Lieutenant Schwartz and her men can get here undetected. No need to worry about that. They're good. Whoa, when did you get here? Nice work saying it in Granzel. We had quite a few sympathizers among the citizens. To finish our preparations, we can begin whenever you're ready. Alright. We're waiting on your order, Estelle. Huh? My order? You were the one who originally received Her Majesty's request. So we're waiting on your command before we begin. But I'm just a rookie. That really doesn't matter. I don't think you have a problem. Just do it without shouting, okay? We'll be there to help. We have no objections. I have a little faith in yourself. Don't worry about the trivial details. Just do with things as they come. Right. Okay then. Here goes. Let's get those hostages rescued. I'm so freaking hungry. Isn't it time to change shifts yet? Come on, stay focused. There's no telling when the Royal Guardsmen might finally show themselves. There weren't more than 10 escapees. The Colonel really put his mind to it. We could hunt the lot of them down in no time. If you think it's so easy, then go ahead and try. What? Lieutenant Schwartz! Listen up. We have word from the ID ship. We apparently have a lock on the Royal Guardsmen. If we get there quickly, then this will be our chance to wipe them out. Roger. That settles that. Damn. Idiots. The airship's locked down. We'll never be able to use it. You just done as the Colonel said. We would have spared your lives. But now you're going to die. You've only got your own stubbornness to blame. Take this. Bracers? You can't be serious. You're not actually going to try standing against the Royal Army. Sorry to disappoint you, but you've already been marked as criminals. By order of the Queen, you will let us pass. The ambush party's on the move. We'll go on ahead and lure the remaining forces on the front gardens. You can break into the villa while they're distracted. Sounds good. Adios be with all of you. Alright, let's go. We need to get some action. Alright, looks like they went for it. Now's our chance to sneak in. Okay, roger that. Sweet! Kick some ass, guys. Oh, wait. Oh, is that what that symbol is? It's the hawk? Maybe that's what... Oh, maybe Richard's actually here, below the villa. Oh, maybe that's why he is keeping his place secure. Not only because the princess is here, but because that's where his secret is. So this is Urban Warrior Villa. It's gorgeous. Santa gives a castle a run for its money. Well, it is a royal family residence. Oops. Looks like the welcoming committee's here. Who are you people? You don't need to know our names. Words will serve no purpose here. Let's go. I'll bring it on. Waiting for this. Now, where's the princess being held? This place is huge. Just had to search it room by room. We just hang around here, you can bet we're gonna have more company, and soon. Let's get a move on. Is there an upstairs here? No, it is not, so we're gonna have to go to the other hallways. Or outside. Who are you people? Oh, here we go. Don't move a muscle. Not fun. Attacked out of nowhere? Looks like there's still quite a few soldiers in the villa. They're patrolling the corridor and the central courtyard periodically. Only option is to silence anyone who sees us. You said it, man. Ready to kick some ass? Oh, we can actually... Oh. Cool. I can go in these ways. Awesome. Oh yeah, because we said we had to search door by door. Alright, I'll check here. Oh, nothing here. Oh, here we go. This is why about all these EP charges. I'm gonna check all the small rooms first. No one here. Okay, good. Let's get a little break. Oh, here we go. Who are you people? Crap, we totally picked the wrong room. What are you doing here? May see you before. Good evening. We're at the base again. No need to get up. Just enjoy yourselves and rest well. Take a seat. What that's taken care of. They're too drunk to really know what's going on. Looks like some kind of bar. Same as the one in the castle. Please don't kill me. I'm not with them. We know that. You work at the villa, right? You come to help at the request of Her Majesty the Queen. Really? You're also here to save us? Yeah, so would you calm down already? Adios be praised. I thought I was done for when my reporter friend was taken away. Oh, he's the contact. From Niall. Hope he's alright. Reporter friend? You must be Niall. You know him? I see. Yes, I'm the one who contacted him. He came to get an interview with the princess who is being guarded here. Special Force work is hard to argue with, so I wound up sneaking him in and showing him the way. But he was spotted and taken prisoner. Yes, and much to my shame, it was only then that I realized the severity of the situation. I heard that Her Highness was being kept here to protect her from any potential terrorist assault. But the truth is she's being held prisoner by the Intelligence Division. I'm so glad she was coming that it simply had never occurred to me. Truly unfit for my position. Come on, don't need to be so depressed. Do you happen to have any idea where the prisoners are being held? Yeah, they all been gathered in the Crest Room, innermost chamber. It's a large banquet hall used for events like the formal signing of treaties. Got it. Alright, let's go check it out. Nice. Thanks for the information. Ah, crap. Alright, round 2, bitch. Hey. Don't think so. Hey, you know what? Fuck your shit. That's right. I don't suppose we could spray you to just forget you saw us? Shut it. The defenders are an impregnable fortress. You want past us, you have to get through us. Nice, that was easy enough. Oh, here we go. Hey, everybody's here. You. Yo, great to see you bacon. Hello, Nine. You don't look too bad in shape. Are you serious? Huh? You're the princess. It's a pleasure to meet you. We're with the Racer Guild. I think it's a little late for introductions. So we meet again as promised. Chloe? Estelle, I certainly hope you're joking. You'd have recognized me sooner. But not with the dress and the hair and the things. What happened? Pardon us, Chloe. Estelle doesn't seem to know how to doubt people. What the hell is that supposed to mean? There's the Estelle I know. And Joshua? You still use that name for me? Yes, since it seems to be the one you prefer. Would you ever use your real name? No, but thank you. I'm glad to hear it. Okay, so what are you doing here, Chloe? For that matter, why is the princess here? Come on, Estelle. She's right in front of you. That's the queen's granddaughter, Princess Klaudia. Yeah, come on. Sorry that I couldn't tell you. I planned to tell you both of you the truth when we next met in Granzell. But Colonel Richard had me detained. But why? Why would the princess be hiding out in ordinary school? Why'd you have us call you Chloe? I'd like for you to keep calling me that. My real name is Klaudia von Auslese. Chloe's a pet name that Joe came up with, using bits from my whole name. Really? Then what about your hair? It's just a wig. If I had the same hairdo as when I was on campus, it would probably just create trouble. Can't believe I missed the connection myself. Seen your picture often enough, and I remember you from the Mayor Scandal Ruin, but I never put two and two together. I'm sorry. It doesn't seem that Uncle Duin or Mayor Damo recognized me either. Oh yeah, and the Duke's even related to you. Oh, I forgot something important. I see. To all three of you, I extend my deepest gratitude for coming to rescue me. It was nothing. Heck, if we known that it was Chloe in here, no one would have had to ask us. Estelle. No doubt. She saved your thanks for Her Majesty. She's the one who deserves them. She had no concern for herself, just as if we should save you. I think your safety will give her the strength to resist the Colonel's demands, though doing so may endanger her life. Yes, that is her way. If something is not done, then she is in grave danger. I think you've seen enough of this little farce. Mia! What the? She's General Morgan's granddaughter. He's imprisoned at the Hacking Gate. They say they're taking her to keep him from causing any trouble. Just as they did with you and Her Majesty. This isn't just some idle threat. Every man in the Special Ops has a dream, and we will stop at nothing to achieve it. And that's something you're proud of? I'll make you a deal, Sergeant. Please, take me as your hostage rather than the child. Not a chance. I know I said we'll stop at nothing, but even we don't have the nerve to harm a member of the royal family. General Morgan's grandkid, on the other hand, suits our needs just fine. She's a valuable hostage, and it's not going to cause any real problems if she was to end up getting hurt. I'd have said coward myself. Pathetic, disgusting, sick, pick an adjective. You can talk all you want. It's almost time for the patrols to return from the Royal Avenue. Then we can round up all the guardsmen and bracers. Not bad for one night's work. Yes! Shara's here. What? There, it's alright. Hey, you two. Long time no see. Shara? You came. Damn it all. Who the hell do you think you are? Some people just have no manners. Oh, think of that as my special gift. That's just cruel. We'll find that shot. Olivier, I guess. Bingo. Yes, the whole team's here. And the star makes its dramatic entrance. Please hold your applause until after the performance has ended. And the drama turns into a comedy. Nice seeing you, Sherazade. It's been a long time. Indeed it has. I never thought I'd find you in the borough. But I was honestly quite relieved when I heard that you'd fallen in with Estelle and Joshua. Well, I think you're overestimating my capabilities, like usual. As for you, you'd only become more beautiful. I barely even recognize you. Really? I'm suddenly brimming over with something akin to jealousy. Am I merely a toy to be used when convenient and cast aside when boredom sets in? Hey, Olivier. Ina's been wanting to see you. She's hoping to go out for drinks again. Forgive me, I have committed a grave offense. I swear, none of you ever change. Glad to see you, Shara. I thought that the Royal Army had the checkpoints completely sealed off. Yes, but we crossed Valeria Lake by boat. And docked at Granville Harbor. That's one way around a problem. But how'd you wind up falling in with the traveling musician? We ran into each other at the local guild branch. He was like a lost puppy, so I didn't have much of a choice than to bring him along. They simply couldn't allow such an amusing and interesting show to go on without me. Wait. Oh my god, Mueller is going to be fucking pissed. He's gonna, destroy every person in his way just to drag Olivier back to his room. And may I ask who this fair lady is? Oh right, introductions. This is the Queen's granddaughter, Her Highness Princess Klaudia. She's a friend of ours. It's a pleasure to meet you both. Thank you very much for coming to help me. Think nothing of it. I'm simply doing my duty as a bracer. And I could scarcely consider myself a gentleman if I did not leap to the aid of a lovely lady of noble birth. The honor and pleasure of this meeting is entirely my own. Your Highness, are you well? Julia, Zeke. Okay, good. Everybody's here for the grand finale. Good. I'm happy to see you again. Thank goodness you're unharmed. I was so worried. The feeling is mutual. Alright, so what do we do now? Surely we can't just let it be tomorrow, considering they'll find out about this sooner or later. Words cannot express my shame. If not for my ineptitude, none of this would have come to pass. I am so ashamed I could take my own life were it something to be permitted. Please do not say such things. I'm just happy to see you alive and unharmed. Thank you for coming to save me. Your Highness. Not that I'm not moved by all this, but I have to ask, why is Zeke still here? He is Your Highness's escort, as well as messenger of the Royal Guardsmen. After all, did he not deliver the letter to your hotel? Oh, that night! I thought it might have been him. That must also be how you learned of Her Majesty's request. Yeah, so I was right about that part, but I didn't know he delivered the letter. I see, that makes sense. Because it would have been easier to escape without being tracked. Especially if you would have to make your way back to the cathedral. It would have been dangerous for Julia's position. Yes, I heard of it from Z. Her Majesty sent word through him from the royal keep. but the crest room in which Princess Klaudia was held had no windows for Zeke to use. I was very worried when I was unable to make contact. Wow, they made sure to close down everything around her. Damn. Just about gave me a heart attack, though, when you sent that message to us. Zeke, that was just plain mean of you to leave that letter and not let us know it was you. He says he's sorry. It's okay. By the way, have all the special ops troops been dealt with? Almost all the soldiers in the villa have been restrained. However, there was quite a few left in Granzo Castle. Much of the Royal Army is under Intelligence Division control even outside of Granzo. If we're not careful, we run the risk of them seizing control of this building and branding us all as rebels. Whoa, I hadn't even thought about that. It's a good point. I think it would be best if we were to get Chloe to a safer location at the very least. Perhaps we could seek asylum at the Erebonian or Republic embassies. Since they are considered foreign territory, it would make it very difficult for them to lay a hand on her. There's also the special ops ship that we seized nearby. We could use that to allow her to flee the country for the time being. I mean, it would ensure her safety, but then they could very well just use the people as hostages, right? Like, they had no qualms about using the general's granddaughter as a hostage, right? Wouldn't solve the whole problem, but it would buy us some time to find a better solution at the very least. I agree. Regardless, we need to find some way to get her to safety. Everyone? I understand the difficulties of the current situation. Would it be possible to make an official request of the Bracings? What? The hostages have been rescued, so I think it'll be alright. Of course, it depends on what the contents of the request are. So, I must ask you to do the impossible. Will you help me in retaking the royal castle and rescuing Her Majesty? Your Highness. I see. That's right. This time we have to help the Queen. To be honest, I consider the question to be ridiculous because the answer is obvious. But Your Highness, this is no small thing you're asking for. Quite right. There's no chance that a front or assault would work even with the capabilities of everyone here. I think that captured special ops ship has potential, but we're gonna need some kind of seriously clever trick. I have an idea. If everyone will please look at this. What's this map of? It's an ancient diagram of the sewers below Granzo Castle. So one of the things it lays out is the path that leads to the castle cellar. Ah, we're gonna go underground this time. Okay, good. I was thinking the cellars were gonna be important. What's the meaning of this? How could we have lost contact with the Arboreal Villa? Most likely has fallen to an external force. Either the guardsmen or the Bracings. Those inferior little. Were you not in command of that division, Second Lieutenant? It is a pity, but what's done is done. Obsessing about it now will accomplish nothing. Furthermore, we must strengthen the castle's defenses to assure that Her Majesty is not taken. I don't need you to tell me that. I want the castle gate sealed. Not a soul is to enter in here from here on out. The only attacks I should need to worry about are the ones that come from the sky. Yes, ma'am. Once that's done, scrape up troops from wherever you go. You can find them. Anywhere in La Burle and send it to the villa. Priority 1 is to subjugate the terrorists who deceived the royal family. Nicely done. Of course it was. I've served with this unit for some time, unlike you. I swear I will protect this castle while His Excellency is absent, no matter the cost. Alright. Okay, here's how we're going to free Granzo Castle and the Queen. First, Joshua and the 2 others will infiltrate Granzo's sewers. You'll proceed to the Royal Guard room and open the castle gate. Got it. Time to light a few fireworks. Well, it does seem appropriate for the beginning of the final act. As soon as the gates are open, the guardsmen and 4 of the braces will make their way to the castle by way of the streets. We need to make a real spectacle to draw all the guards together in one place. You're in good hands. Alright, I've been looking forward to this. Finally. Your Highness, are you certain I cannot get you to reconsider? I'm sorry, but I must be there to help my grandmother. Also, I know how to pilot an airship. I hope to be able to put that skill to good use. If I had known this would happen, I would never have taught you. It's okay, Lieutenant. We'll look after Chloe for you. I swear she'll be kept safe for her. My nickname isn't the Silver Streak. I understand. Please do what you can. Once the men inside the castle have been concentrated in one area, Estelle and her team will set down in the garden terrace. Then they will break into the Queen's room and rescue her. Roger. Both operations will begin at the stroke of the noon bell. Everyone is to remain on alert until then. Alright, you have your task. Get to them. Nice, now we have a new plan. Joshua, please be careful. Don't go taking any unnecessary risks. I'll be fine. You try to be on your best behavior. Don't overestimate your own strength. Make sure you watch Shara's back. I understand. Whatever happens, remember our promise. We see each other again safe and sound at Grenzel Castle. Count on it. Joshua, there's no telling what kinds of creatures inhabit the sewers. Please take the utmost care. I know, and I will. Don't worry about Estelle. You've grown so much during this trip of yours. Not just in your skills and bracer qualifications, but in your hearts. Or so it seems to me. Shara? What does that mean? It's nothing. Save it for later. Even in times of crisis, you can always count on these two brats. Quite so. Now, I think we'll be heading out. May we meet again, my lovelies. I'd guess to be with you. Hey, Princess. Do you ever wonder if those two have some kind of destiny in store for them? Yes, the thought had crossed my mind. They always have a smile for each other. I have to admit, I'm even the tiniest bit envious. Damn, they're just teaming the streets right now. They're not even bothering to hide it. Looks like the regular soldiers have been replaced with special ops guys. The enemy's probably gotten quite desperate since we liberated the villa. Security seems a lot tighter than normal. Perhaps I can help loosen them up with the dulcet tones of my lute. You do anything conspicuous and that guy will be on you faster than you can say off-key. Bueller, wasn't it? Yes, it was. You two should must rather not go near the Erebonian embassy. Could be quite dangerous. Yes, quite perilous indeed. Well, neither of us has time to just drop by there. Once preparations are complete, we have to get inside the sewers. Wait, just any? Okay. Thought we'd have to go somewhere specific, but... hey, if that's just how it is, it is. Hopefully it's not another ones that don't spot me. Okay, good. It is this one. Now, let's see. I believe it would be in our best interest to confirm the location of the secret waterway. You're right. Please wait a moment. We're currently at the staircase marked here on the lower left. Ah. At the entrance to the hidden waterway is where the equal sign is depicted in the center. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I see. So I need to go through... okay, I get it. I know where I'm supposed to go now. So go through there. Alright, got it. Alright. So first, we need to go to that spot and examine the wall. So it's whatever the third room is. I mean the second one. I need this thing to move. We're not risking this plan. Wait, let me actually check my items. I want to make sure I got this right. Okay, so yeah, I go through there. Then once I get there, it's the farthest one up here. Yeah. It's this one. 2. Yeah, so I opened this up already. Okay, so I went there. So I just go straight up first. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Yeah. Then to the left, then up here. I am doing this right? Huh? Oh, am I doing it wrong? Let me go back. I'm confused. Okay, so I went here. Connects here. Oh, okay, 4. So then I go up there. And then 4 leads me to... Oh no, I'm supposed to go that way then. And then... This should just be one room here, yeah. So then I continue up here. Sorry I had to keep checking, I'm just making sure. Okay, so yeah, go up. Then go to the first bridge here. At least I think. Yeah, because then I have another path to the left here. Yeah, so then here's the long walkway. Oh no, I don't have to go this way, my bad. Whoops. So I keep going up here. Oh, this, okay. Oh, I see. It's the middle one. Right. I knew it! I was like, this has to be like a secret door or something, right? And not just... And then I thought, oh, okay, it just ends with that one chest. But okay, there we go. Don't see anything special. So where family sneaks sure know how to hide something. I suppose this will require a hefty amount of searching. I'll go first. Here it is. Nice work, Joshua. Nice work. Impressive. Have you some particular knack for finding hidden switches? A knack? Just practice. You just naturally learn what to feel for. Naturally, eh? Tell me, you weren't a phantom thief of some kind in your childhood, were you? You know, the kind that shows up in plays and the like? Oh, please. Time isn't on our side, guys. Let's get moving. This is the real deal. Alright. New path. Okay, now we're in the north block. Alright, let's see where we are now. Okay, so I took that. Oh my god, I messed up. Shit. What the fuck? The hell is this thing? Alright, well, got rid of that. Ow. Hey. Fuck off, little guy. There we go. Alright, let me check this again. Alright, so that's there. So go left, down, all the way at the end. Okay. Great. Here we go again. Yo, could you guys not attack Olivier for like 5 minutes, please? Hey. Oh my god. Little shits. Oh no, wrong person. Shit, did not mean to heal you. Alright, so go down here. Then all the way to the end. I don't have to go through this one, but I'm looking to see... Oh my god. That is one big monster. That's another one. Why are there so many big monsters here? No, I'll take them on. Fuck it. I have time anyway. Alright, let's go for Dual Strike. Then we'll go for... just go for Smite. Let me heal him. Go for this one. Nice. Attack you. Olivia, you get a shot. Nice. Right, I forgot Olivier is our resident healer here. There we go. Oh, tier all bomb. You'd love to see it. Oh my god. Oh, so that's how you get to this one. I was like, how do I get here? I see. Oh my god, here we go again. Great. Alright, give me a sec. Yep, just go for it. I'm not bothering with this shit. Oh, how come it doesn't damage him, huh? That's ridiculous. I call cap on that. Alright, here, Joshua, please. But thank you for the Earth Guard. Thank you for the heal. Easy, dude. Come on. A reflector. Is that a weapon? Oh, it's armor. Oh, yeah, give that to Joshua then. Thank you. Oh, it's back. Fuck. Yeah, leave. Look, I'd want to spend time on... Or I'll find one of you, but not both. A schedule here. Great, I can't use my all-powerful attack anymore. Nice. Damn it, didn't work. Yeah, go for it. Alright, Joshua, your turn. Livier. Alright, now let me put an earth wall. Just in case. Oh my god, it called for backup. This bitch. Yeah, shut up. Yep. There we go, good. Hey, I got a good amount of time zip if... Yeah, so here we go. We're now on this path. Let's check again. Okay, so I went on the one all the way in the left, so now I just go up in the first right. Oh my god. No! Fuck! No! Shit! Oh my god. Yeah, I have to do this. Alright, who's stronger? You. Oh my god. How? You piece of shit. Oh my god. That was a living nightmare. Holy fuck. Okay, let me use my tear bomb. Let me use just regular tear bombs. Oh, wrong person. I'll just use my regular tear bombs. But I feel like wasting all my regular tear bombs. And I might need them for the end. Alright, one more. Perfect. Okay, now we're all healed. Just good. Check it as a chest. Yes. Yes, another tier all bomb. Thank you. Okay. So then next... Oh, not the bracelet notebook. Okay, so I made it all the way here. So I need to get to the exit and just straight. Okay, good. At least this is just clear and concise here. Yep. Alright, so we made it to the door. What's... Okay, so we keep going straight. But there's a path at the end. I might as well try it. Why not? Yeah, I want to see what's through here. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just do it. Alright. Should have a large arts. Oh, do I not? Okay, here we go. Alright, now for Shadow Spear on this. That's what I do. There we go. Good work. It's gonna be a special chest, isn't it? Oh. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I figured. Alright, let me save before anything happens here. Okay. Come on. Oh shit. Fuck. Did not think this through. Yeah, Earthfall for these two, and then let's go with Stone Impact for all these. Oh my god, no! No! Fuck off. Okay, thank you. Can I actually use it? Alright, it won't affect everything, but it'll be close. There we go. Can I use the Earth Guard on myself? Oh, I can. Nice. And yeah, do it. Safe. Let's go for a blue impact. Firebolt. Ah, why not? And then I'll use Flare Arrow on this guy. There we go. There we go. Perfect. No one died along the way. A cloak. Must be a new weapon. Or new armor. Or not. Wait, there was a cloak. What? What is it? Tell me it's not anything? Oh, maybe it's something else. Oh, or maybe it's for someone else. Because I'm actually surprised I don't have it on. Or I might as well check in items. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's not. What's cloak? What? Oh, is that an orbment? Oh, it is. Unknown encounters. What? I can do that? I'd like to see that in Trails of Cold Steel. Seriously, why don't I have that already? Okay, so now we go back. Go through the middle path. Okay, now let's see. Now that I've made it here, it's just straight. Why would I even fight these things then if there's no chest? Just for a bit more level up? Or actually, I just realized I need some more tier bomb. I mean, EPs. Now save it. No, what? Screw it. I'm gonna fight some of these guys. Alright, let's go with Aerostorm. Ow. Hey! Oh, right, I haven't used it yet. Yeah, that explains why. Use Hellgate on you. I'll attack this one. And then I use Flare Bolt. No, I'll just punch this thing then. Because that thing's almost dead anyway. Yep. Yep. I need to waste all my stuff. Oh my god, that's a lot. Shit. Seriously? Zen, you cannot miss that. Yeah, I'll take this one. Oh, that has a lot of health. Right. Dual strike. Yep. Oh my god. Oh no. Please no. Alright, at least he's gone. Shit. Carrier, please. There we go. Ow. There we go. Gone. Okay, I'm not gonna fight all these. You know, I'm just gonna go straight for it. Fuck it. Took it too long. I guess this is the end of the line. Yeah, but there's a hidden door here. Switch to activate it. We should probably stay on standby until noon. Alright, we'll wait here. When the time comes, we'll go in. Oh well, guess we should just rest until then. Oh, okay, so now Estelle's group has to go, right? Or not. I guess this is going on. Alright, everyone hold your positions. We'll make our charge when the noon bell rings. Oh, okay, yeah, we're waiting for that. Achievement unlocked, slot happy. Wait, what? What's that? Who'd have thought we'd actually end up piloting the Intelligence Division's airship? Creepy looking thing, isn't it? I'm not sure which I like less, this or the Sky Bandit ship. I must admit, though, its specs are impressive. How did the Intelligence Division manage to get a ship like this? Yeah, it's a mystery, just like how they managed to get a hold of the Gospel. Hello, Peyton. It's been some time. Who's that? Peyton works on the maintenance for the Arsail. Though I'm just a lowly technician sent for the central factory. Still conducting test flights on the Arsail, so there's quite a lot of data that needs to be collected. Ah, okay. Seems to be flying just fine when we saw it in ruin. Normal flight is already stable, but the development of the new orbital engines is behind schedule, so we're just using an older, less powerful one for now. Since the Intelligence Division took her away, all test flights were halted indefinitely. I was wondering what to do with myself when Julia made contact with me in Grand Zone. Gotcha. We appreciate whatever you can do. You can count on me. I removed the lock, so you should be able to fly without any problems. She's an extremely maneuverable girl once she gets up and running. So bear that in mind when you're flying. I understand. Well, let's go ahead. Alright. Okay, I think this is at least close enough, because I actually have somewhere I gotta be next, so. That'll be it for the stream today, guys. Wow, okay, at least we got some action, because I was like, am I not gonna fight throughout the entirety of the stream? But hey, we at least got it done for today, I'm glad. But yeah, like I said, guys, but I will try to do some more tomorrow of Trails in the Sky, so that maybe either Friday or Saturday we'll just continue with Trails of Cold Steel. There will be Trails of Cold Steel for the weekend, but I don't know which day it's going to be, because again, either way I'm going to do it for Sunday, but that's more hopefully preparation for Chapter 4. So anyway, this is Byzantus 5. Thank you for showing up to my Trails in the Sky stream. Remember to follow my Twitch. You guys love the content. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.